What is going on, everybody? Sorry for the late appearance. We are here tonight for some Mets baseball as the Mets are taking on the Red Sox. Angry John, I apologize sincerely to you. First thoughts, how are the Mets doing?
Well, no score, obviously. Much better in the month of July, but still not enough. Still not enough. I don't care that they've won a few series here and there. I don't care. All right, they're still under 500, still a feeble team. But Brandon Nimmo's already grounded out 2-2 to Lindor, who's batting from the right side. Lindor is hitting .71 since the All-Star break, so that's really amazing. And out of 28 at-bats, he's got 13 strikeouts.
So I guess Lindor coming on at the end of the first half was kind of a fluke.
Yep, like I knew it. And that's another foul. Bernardino is the start or the opener for the Red Sox. Usually a bullpen guy, but he's gotten a few starts this year.
Sup to everybody, Chad. Again, apologize. Had to come back really quick from somewhere. I'll explain later. But how you doing, Anthony Garcia? What's up, everybody else? As the Mets,
guys?
If I'm correct, they're coming off a loss from last night, correct?
Well, they played, remember, they had the doubleheader because they had to finish Friday's game, and they won that first one. But then, because as Lindor strikes out again.
Right down the middle, nonetheless.
I really I can't with it. I can't with Lindor. But they won the first game, and then last night Scherzer couldn't pitch. Mets, if Trevor Gott didn't come in the game, they actually would have had a tie ball game. But he had to make it even worse for us. So
it's amazing how, as Jeff McNeil's up at the plate, it's amazing how you could just lose a trade like that. Don't ever underestimate Billy Epler and his incompetence.
God, he's so bad. I saw something earlier. I'm gonna pull it up. Probably during after the sit bat or during the half inning, as McNeil's up, who's hit it a little bit. He struggled too. Hey, don't worry, he's not exempt. It's
he was needing 248.
Yep.
No, Jacob, I did not have to do it.
And what is up, guys? I see everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. Do appreciate it. As McNeil is a 1-2 count.
Don't forget, real quick before the next pitch. Tomorrow we'll be back with Boys at the Big Apple, 8:10 p.m. with Chris the Entertainer and Paul Esden of Heavy, who is a Jets commentator.
Hey, McNeil strikes out.
Was that 2 strikeouts in the inning?
2 strikeouts. Nimmo led off to ground out. Amazing start for the Feebles. Great job. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up that. I think it was a tweet today, but I could be wrong. I don't know where I found it. It was like all the bullpen pitchers that were acquired by Billy Epler. Not signed, like simply traded for.
Right. Of course.
Hold up. I gotta go on Twitter because I think it was Twitter where I saw it, but the list is truly amazing.
Sup, Mr. Anthony Garcia. Once again, Jacob says, John, I was looking at the Giant system. They fit the Mets pretty well for a Verlander Scherzer type, as the rumors have been circulating that the Mets are actually going to listen to offers for both veteran starters. And I'm sure John is more than happy.
Yeah, I mean, thank God. I mean, we can go through some of the prospect list tonight if you guys want to. I know Armin sent me some stuff, which I did appreciate, and I know he shouted us out tonight, so thank you to him. But hold up, I'm trying to find it. I should have bookmarked it. I hate when I don't do that. Hold up.
But you can't find the bookmarks on Twitter?
No, I did. I didn't save the tweet, so I don't remember where. Because it was earlier today.
What's going on, Evan? Hope all is well.
What's up, man? Thank you for joining us. Here it is. I found it. Okay. I'm going to quickly share my screen.
Okay. I will take this off for about a second.
Just for a sec. All right. So all the viewers can see the wonderful job that Billy Epler has done. We're going to share. All right. Relievers that Billy Epler is traded for. The only one good on this list, Brooks Raley. One good arm. Here's the rest, guys. Joely Rodriguez, Philip Deal, Michael Givens, Sam Clay, Jeff Brigham, Eliezer Hernandez, Vinny Natoli, and Trevor Gott. You can't make
Oh,
that up.
minor leaguers. It's literally all minor leaguers.
No, you're right. As Boston's lineup is, Boston has a lot of good hitters on this team.
Philip Deal actually used to be a former Yankee prospect.
Who?
Philip Deal, one of the guys
really?
that Apple traded for.
Who? Where did you guys trade him or when? As Durant
For Mike Talkman.
Game base hit.
First, two things. He was traded for Talkman. B, I did not know Cookie was on the mound.
Yep, it's the cookie crumbles. Is you damn well know he's if Scherzer gave up 4 homers last night, you damn well know Cookie's getting creamed.
First pitch was right down the middle too.
Yeah,
That was obviously a base hit. So Brad says Feeble can actually afford a razor.
Yes, it can. Yes, he can. As here's Yoshido's had a fine first year in the majors, coming over from Japanese league.
Yeah, maybe the Yankees should have signed him. Oh wait.
He could have been a player for you guys.
Yeah, but we don't like players. We like bums. Sorry, I have to get
As Yoshida bounces one. Tough hop, but one hop to Beatty, and that'll get the
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
and
oh wait, they got him at the plate. That was just a comedy of errors. What was that?
From both sides, nonetheless.
Oh my goodness, that was a terrible throw from Alonso. I think we'll get another.
Jared Duran is thrown out at the plate. A bad throw. I think that was from Canna. Actually,
that was a good play from heads up backup play from Canna. I didn't think he had a chance to get him, but he got him on the one hop. Let's see what happened. Here's the bounce. This is a nice play by Beatty. The one hop right here. Nobody's on third. Oh, no one back.
Carrasco, you could have, or you could drop it.
Oh, did Carrasco get hurt? He was slow to get there, and then Duran. He didn't even have a bad break to the plate. That was just a good play by Canna.
A good tag there by Narvaez, clearly out of the plate.
Yep, got him easily.
Again, you could have argued that Carrasco could have dropped that, but the Mets get 2 outs regardless.
Nobody as a medical staff is now with Carrasco. I think he landed awkwardly. Well, here's a helicopter that goes by if nobody can hear, but we can put that as a tracker for one. But if you're the Carrasco, if you're a Lindor on that play, you got to back up third base. I don't know what you're doing there. Jesus, where's the awareness? Either one.
Good to hear, Evan, that you're on vacation. He says he just came back from Europe.
That's very nice.
Where were you, brother? Jacob says, look, to be fair, no one thought Yoshida was worth that money. $16 million a year. It's not like the Yankees were even in on it. Like, again, one of the biggest problems that still stands today, the Yankees don't have a left fielder. He would have been a perfect fit, or anybody else. Evan says, if the Mets could win this game for the Yankees, that would be nice.
Don't put your hopes into it. I mean, we got a little bit of a lucky break there.
Three pitches and 2 outs already.
On a I guess you call it a double play, or is it a fielder's choice? And then
technically maybe a double play.
I don't know how you score that, but here's
you wouldn't. It's not like an ordinary double play, obviously.
No. Here's the number 3 hitter for the Red Sox, former Met way back, Justin Turner. Oh man, I wish we kept this guy.
That's right, another Met that had lost him elsewhere, just like Wilmer Flores. Jacob took John's suggestion. I think that's the betting, if I'm not mistaken, with the under the playoff stuff. Okay.
I hope it works out for you, man. Here's the 1-1 to Turner. Fastball down the middle.
How is that called a ball?
Wait, what?
They called that a ball.
You can't be serious.
That's why I laughed. I was like, no way he called that a ball.
What? What the hell? It was the same place for that. Okay. I'm trying to.
Cincy wins me $720 if they make the World Series.
I mean, they're a dark horse. I mean, do I think they're going to do it? No. I mean, I love their young players, though. They have a good position.
Ellie, obviously.
Ellie, Dela Cruz, Spencer Steer, McLean, Benson. I bought a lot of young guys on that team that I
Hunter Green.
Yeah, Hunter Green's a young starter. I think they need more pitching. Of course, Alexis Diaz is their closer. Very good closer.
Brother of Edwin Diaz.
Yeah, the healthy Diaz.
Yes.
Here's the 2-2. And that slider is just foul.
I know it's a little early, but let me just say this. When will we do the Immaculate Grid? I kind of made the mistake of doing it this morning, actually.
I
But
mean, I could do it.
I could obviously do it again, but we'll do it. We'll do that in a little bit. I'd say midway through the game.
If you guys didn't see the Immaculate Grid for yesterday, I did was put on TikTok on the our TikTok page. So make sure to go check that out if you don't follow the TikTok.
Yes, please do if you're on TikTok.
Mhm.
Mets need to win this thing as a Yankees fan. Yes, to keep the Red Sox in last place.
Don't put your hopes up there, Katie. All right, don't put your
Yeah,
hopes
the
up.
Mets have been very feeble.
I'm the Mets fan here, and I can tell you they're awful.
About a half game difference. So
Here's the 2-2
between
that
the Yankees.
misses, and we have a full count to Turner. I think Turner's hitting like 280. What is it? 286. Jesus, that's a solid year for him. Especially a guy getting up there in age, he's still doing pretty good.
Ninth pitch of the at bat incoming.
Good fastball hitter Turner is, and misses with the slider, so he walks him.
And that's Carrasco for you.
Yep, I got a feeling this is going to be.
Let me ask you this, because I saw this actually while I was on the beach. That's where I was, folks. I was on the beach today, and I was enjoying my Sunday afternoon. I saw this, and I have to ask you about it. So they talked about, Billy Epler, and, Billy Epler was asked, why are you not replacing Luis Guillorme with Mauricio? And he says, he said that Mauricio has to get used to second base and left field, and he's also not met the hitting benchmarks offensively. The dude's hitting 297 with an 845 OPS, 16 home runs and 16 stolen bases.
Well, this brings up Rafael Devers, and that's a wild pitch. That almost rolled down to first base.
That's a pass ball, in my opinion. That's a bad block there by Narvaez. But what do you think, John? I know I'm going to hear the obvious answer from you, but it's just silly.
It's just incompetence, man. why? They brought back up Vientos. Finally, he's in the lineup tonight. He played last night. Good to see that.
I'm sorry, John. I was going to say, even then, Friday night, they brought up Mendick instead of Vientos when he should have been brought up Friday night.
Like, if you were going to bring up someone that's like a decent bench piece, fine. You could have me sold on that. But, like, to lie and say he's not ready, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be an all-world defender. But it's not like we're going anywhere this season. You might as well, as Carrasco misses badly with that fastball. 3-1 count to Devers, is having a fine season for Boston again. 23 homers on the year.
Let's see. What was I going to say? Mets. He's saying the Reds give him 2017 vibes, and
really,
there you go. Another base runner for the Red Sox.
That's the second walk in the inning from Carrasco. That's great. As the Mets' first inning troubles look to.
Pete is convincing me on Jordan Hicks. How would you feel about it? I'm not going to lie to you, Jacob. As the cynical Yankee fan that I've become, and the organization that I've began to hate, should I say? I don't think I still want to buy. I don't want to buy. I'll get into that later.
If they wanted, I'm with you, Luca. But if they wanted to buy, I would say no to that package. Nope, will not do it. Jordan Hicks is very hard thrower, but very wild sometimes. And Carlson's an okay player, but
we need like I could understand, like, if you're making that move for the future, you go do it absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I just don't want to buy.
Yeah, it's not like they're two veterans, They're relatively young, and that's up the middle, base hit. Adam Duvall knocking in the first run of the game for the Red Sox.
See, Yankees fans, this is why John said, do not get your hopes up.
Are we gonna understand that Cookie is a terrible pitcher? He got 2 outs.
Make him your long reliever at this point.
He got a lucky 2 outs, but other than that, he walked 2 guys right after, and then he gives up a base hit. There's nothing
what's going on, Ron?
Really done. Ron, Jeffrey, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a long night, so get ready for the laughs because it's already going to be a crap show. I can tell you that much.
Brad says Feeble has shares in a tissue company because of his Mets and Jets fandom. Well, he doesn't need tissue for his Jets fandom because everybody's hyper on training camp. I
have been very happy to get the reports from training camp. And I try and buy certain stock into that because
Yeah, you take it with a grain of salt because it's just training camp.
Right, and I've seen some of the highlights. I actually shared with Luca the Garrett Olson catch.
That was
He had today.
unbelievable. When I saw that, I was like, "Geez."
Great concentration from him. Jesus.
Like I want it to become like Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, like in Green Bay. But I got to ask you another Mets question. How do you feel that Mets fans are now beginning to doubt Brett Beatty and say that he's nothing special?
I mean, you got to give him more time. I mean, you can't give rookies half a season. There's been plenty of as Tristan Cassis, a young player for the Red Sox, it takes a curveball through a strike, but you can't just give rookies half a season. There's been plenty of rookies in this league that it took a few years to figure out. There's been rookies that have a great first year and then have a struggle for a year or two until they refigure out and readjust to the league. So I don't understand the notion that we're giving up on kids already. It makes no sense. He's 23, guys. Could we relax?
Like another thing is like I saw somebody tweet this and I didn't want to say anything because I'm obviously not a Met fan and that would kind of be a weird thing to speak on. Somebody was like, if Escobar made the errors and made the mistakes that Brett Beatty made, the fan base would be in uproar.
There was an uproar. What are we talking about? There was an uproar. We killed Beatty for that. He's made 2 egregious errors this year. That drop that he had against the Reds. I mean, against
the one against the Phillies too,
and the one against the Phillies, where I don't know what he was thinking. As Cassis takes a changeup, 1-2 count.
Evan is correct. Carrasco's not shown any command. No, nope. John, when it was 2 outs in this inning, he had 3 pitches. 3 pitches and 2 outs. And now it's 22 pitches.
This is typical Cookie. This is what he does. I can't wait till he's gone. Whether he gets traded, whether he's just don't please just stop starting him. At this point, I'm going to be crying by the end of game 3. Wait, by the end of the game, by week 3, I'm going to be crying about the Jets. I disagree. I know it's going to be a tough start for the Jets because of their schedule, but I think we'll bounce back. As the fastball misses another 3-2 count. Jesus, Carrasco, you're awful.
Since that second out on that double play, it's been 21 pitches.
So bad. You just don't understand. You're telling me that Mauricio can't play. I know this is a different position, but, Cookie gets to start every 5th day. Okay. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out as Cassis.
He got lucky on that one. That pitch wasn't even close.
Every out was lucky as Mets go up with Alonso, Vientos, and Beatty next up. You want to do the Immaculate Grid? Something to...
Yeah, let's lighten the mood a little bit, should I say.
Jesus, man, I can't.
By the way, today, my individual Immaculate Grid, I got a score of about 40.
Okay.
All right, so just give me, guys, 1 second. I'm going to stop the screen real quick. We're going to do the Immaculate Grid. Window, entire screen, no. Just going to pull this up. And, all right, got that there. All right, so now the format's not perfect, but first of all, we got the teams. We have the Twins, the Dodgers, and the Nationals compared to the Cubs, the Sox, and the Orioles. So, right. John, would you like to start?
Sure. Let's do Twins, Cubs. Give me Andrew Kinsler, the reliever.
Wow, I didn't even... How do you spell the last name, by the way?
You have to look that up.
Kinsler or Kinsler?
I think it's Kinsler. Wait, God damn it. There's
Brandon Kinsler.
What happened?
There's Brandon.
Maybe it's Brandon. Maybe it's... No, wait. Hold up. No, it's not him. There's a... Wait, is it Brandon? No, it's... Wait, It is Brandon. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Andrew.
All right, Brandon Kinsler.
Why did I say? Is there an Andrew? I'm just looking up to see if there's a.
I don't think there
Andrew Kinsler in baseball right now because that doesn't really make any sense.
So next we have all these other teams. There's 2% on your thing, so I'm gonna go. Okay. Let's see. As we're seeing,
I got another one for the Twins.
Okay.
Twins, White Sox. This might be, I don't know how obvious it's going to be, but everyone does know him. Jim Tomei is the first guy I can think of. What's the
Tomei is 22%.
Okay. Jim told me he's at a 22.
You could also use that for the Orioles because not many
Yeah,
knew
he played.
for the
Yep,
Orioles.
he played for either.
But
I
I
feel
hate
like
to
he was
pause
top.
this.
Yep.
I hate to pause this because we were about to get back to action. Just got to give me a second. Got to put back the screen. As top of the second, as two up for the Mets is Pete Alonso. Is he still struggling, John?
Sadly. Sadly.
Now,
I mean,
I still don't think
everyone
that
is
home run
all the
derby
big
was
hitters
good.
are struggling.
I still don't think that home run derby was good for him.
Why? I don't know why. This management doesn't sit player. I mean, between him and Marte should not. I didn't really want either of them playing because I knew they were hurt. But they continued to play for a while, and it's just like, God damn, you're not helping, guys. Just like sit, As an
At least
0-2
you have Francisco Alvarez.
What happened?
At least you have Francisco Alvarez.
Well, he's not even playing. He's getting an off night, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help for tonight. As the 0-2 to Alonso, as you call time. Got a few hits last night.
I'm going to steal Alex's muscle milk. I'm thirsty right now.
As Alonso shoots the curveball the other way. Good fight off there. That feels pretty good, actually. I just cracked my knuckles. Here we go again, the 0-2. As that sinker was inside on Alonso.
I'm gonna say something about Jacob's comment. Narvaez over Alvarez, another decision made by inapplicable.
Yeah, remember they signed Narvaez to be the starter, as you could read in the blurb right there. No homers in the last 41 at bats, but there's a base hit for Alonso, so he gets another base hit, and he gets the Mets' first hit of the night. Good job by Pete there. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I didn't know David Cohen pitched for the Mets. Well,
yes, he did. Very early on in his career.
Before he was a Yankee. Before
he was a Yankee, before he was a Blue Jay.
Mm-hmm. Here is the rookie, Mark Vientos, recently called back up. Had an RBI single in the ninth inning last night.
Vientos, comment and
what is happening?
I don't know.
Do they call a pitch clock? What?
I can't tell because it says that the pitch clock's at 6.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I think
all we know is the pickoff attempt.
Why'd they freeze it? Ridiculous. As you see, I don't know how that's a strike, but our fastball down the middle or changeup down the middle, nope. Give me a break.
I just still don't know why. I don't know why Vientos is. Again, my camera goes out for a second. I'm still here, but I don't know why Vientos is still disliked by Buck Showalter, in my opinion. Like when fans notice a player's disliked by a certain manager or coach, it says something about incompetence.
Chris Murphy warming up in the Boston bullpen. It looks like they're going with the reliever game, as Bernardino was the opener. As time is called. What's the score? 1-0 Boston, because Carrasco couldn't find the strike zone and then he gave up a base hit. That's why, Katie. If you guys are watching and are new here, make sure to give us a like and subscribe, as we would appreciate that. Because here's the 0-2 to Vientos. And he struck him out. Got him on the inside there and 1 away.
24 away from 1.4K already, folks. Again, reminder, tomorrow night, return of the Boys in the Big Apple podcast. We will be having on Chris the Entertainer, Giants content creator, very famous. And we will also having Boy Green, Paul Esden Jr., who is also a very, very famous Jets content creator on the rise. So we get to talk training camp, which to me, John, I know we're on baseball right now, but it's such a breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah, no, I believe me, I cannot wait till baseball season is over. The only thing I look forward to is the trade deadline to see how many players we could actually trade away to rebuild this crap team. But other than that, football season still in September. We gotta wait.
Question is, can Billy Epler even get selling right?
Oh my God! Don't even remind me.
We've got Armin in the chat, says, "What's up, guys? Driving, listening to you guys via Bluetooth. We appreciate you, Armin. We
drive safely, man.
Tell us how
Eyes
you
on the road.
really feel, says Sunil Feeble,
Sunil, what's
Angry
up, man?
John D'Amico.
Here is Brett Beatty as he fights that curveball away. Jesus.
I'm going to ask you this, because we might have asked you this at the Mets stream. Who's more likely to go, Verlander or Scherzer?
I don't know, because they both have no trade clauses, so
Right. They would have
it
to
really
waive
does
their no
depend.
trade
That's a
clause.
tough one. They have to agree. They both have to agree anywhere. So it's pretty much who's more likely, who wants out more. I'd say that's the question, because it's very tricky when you have a no trade clause in your contract, because you pretty much have full power.
Sunil says, John, are you looking forward to seeing your Mets getting swept in the subpar series this Tuesday and Wednesday? I doubt it's a sweep, in my opinion. I'm going to be that cynical guy. It's not going to be a sweep.
You think it's going to be another split like the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably. Here's the 1-2. Although I shouldn't expect that. So.
Right. Sunil says, I'd say Scherzer's more likely to Arizona or Houston.
I
thought
thought
Scherzer goes to Houston and revitalizes his career.
I thought Scherzer. I thought a good place for him would be Baltimore. A good veteran. Maybe he can.
They do need pitching.
Could use a starter with that young talent they have. As Beatty flies one out to center, right at Durando. He has to take a few steps to his left for the second out.
They have Roger Clemens on the K-Rod. And Clemens, by the way, has mentioned multiple times on Twitter, if you DM him about a podcast interview, he'll come on.
Yeah, he will. Although there's a lot of many people that work him. That looks like Alex Cora is going to go to his next lefty. So looks like the opener of the game for Boston is done.
Sunil, I doubt the Mets trade in division.
That would make no sense for them. They wouldn't do that.
We've got Burnt Ballsack. Yo, what's good, Burnt Ballsack?
What? Crazy names.
I know NYYST, obviously from NYY News TV. I think Chris tried to DM Clemens, and I don't think he responded. Again, it takes two to tango, obviously, but I would love to have the Rocket on. He's like one of the top 5 greatest pitchers of all time, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, we appreciate you all here in the chat. He says, I'm going to be here for Thursday Night Football, Niners, Giants, Week 3. Glad that you're going to make that commitment, man. We appreciate you.
Good job. Oh, we got to go back to the Immaculate Grid.
Oh, yeah. So you got to give me a second here. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to scroll through the tabs. 1 second.
Got to go back.
Yes, we got to finish our job. Right. Here we go. And we are here. So we have Brandon Kinsler and Jim Tomei. Bert Ballsack also says, go Niners. So I guess him and Brad are in unison.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I just want to get to a comment real quick. Sunil says, we need SGR Stat Guy Ryan from the NYWST podcast on every stream to get Cashman's true pulse. He does Cashman spot on. Also, he does a very good Mike Francesa.
All right. Well,
so, if you guys haven't already, check out their pod, NYY News TV, obviously NYYST podcast, Chris Stacy, Christian, and Stat Guy Ryan. So, we are back with the Immaculate Grid here.
Mm-hmm. Twins O's, Jonathan Scope. There's an answer. Jonathan Scope.
And Scope is listed about 7%.
Okay. I got one. I don't know if it's true, but I just remember the pitcher. Orioles, Nationals, Jeremy Guthrie.
I don't know if he was a National. You know what? I'll actually throw something in there. I'm going to go Jeremy Hellickson.
Okay. Well,
0.9%.
Look that up. Was Jeremy Guthrie? Hold up. I'll look it up. I don't know if I'm right, but I know he bounced around. I remember he was an Oriole. I took a shot. Jeremy
Guthrie was a National.
Oh, I wonder what it would have been.
Oh, we got 0.9 anyway. But anyways, we have to return to the game real quick. I just got to set this up. So John's totally excited, everybody.
Woohoo!
So Bert Ballsack says, I got hit with the COVID for the second time in 18 months. I don't feel sick like I did the first time, but my body held aches. Yeah, that's one of the side effects, bro. We definitely hope you feel better. Sunil, thank you for all the suggestions. He's listening, guys like Wilson. Wow, Wilson Benjamin is a name I've not heard in years. He was a former Yankee too.
For Nats Cubs, I'm thinking Carl Edwards Jr., the reliever for the Nationals. That's the first guy.
I forgot about Carl Edwards Jr.
Yep. Here's the 0-2 to Mark Can't hit. As what kind of swing was that? Oh, that's a chopper to short. Can he beat it out? No, he can't.
And it looks like the first base coach, I don't know his name, is saying you might want to review that, Mets.
Did he miss the bag? Because he definitely didn't beat the throw. Did he get pulled off? Let's see.
They think they're going to say he beat. Definitely close, but I need that to slow down. It doesn't look like the Mets will challenge, though.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Jacob says he could see Houston doing another Greinke type move. Sure. So with that, we got to remove this. We have to return to the immaculate grid. Here we go. Sunil says you're picking a 50-year-old brain who's watched a ton of MLB. Listen, Sunil, I know you're smart. Give me 1 second. Apologize once again. Just have the screen pop up. Here we go. Perfect. So we have Dodgers Cubs, Dodgers White Sox, Dodgers Orioles.
Carl Edwards Jr. for mine for the Nationals Cubs. Carl Edwards, I know that's correct. What
5%.
Ooh, really? 5? I don't understand how some of these current players only get like 5%. I mean, I know it's a reliever, but still, like
it's still not a household name, though. You got to be completely.
No, I mean he's a good reliever, but like still, like.
So, do we take Sunil's suggestion with Sox and Dodgers, Paul Konerko?
Yeah, we could take it. Why not? We'll give Sunil on the board to give us some credit. Give him some credit, man.
100%.
What else do we got? Nationals, White Sox, and what is it?
Remember, it could also be Expos White Sox. It does revolve around the Expos franchise. So my original pick this morning was Bartolo Colon because he played for the White Sox, and you know what?
Well, if I'm thinking Montreal,
okay.
A guy that comes up, Orlando Cabrera, I believe, did play for the White Sox.
Yep, that's a good guess. I would have said El Duque, but he never played a game with the Expos because he was hurt, I believe. So Cabrera, 1.0% exactly.
Orlando Cabrera, what a guy. What a guy.
Cubs, Dodgers, and Orioles, Dodgers. Now, Dodgers and Orioles, there's not many names that I can think of right off the bat. Obviously, with the Cubs and Dodgers, you do Cody Bellinger, and then that's that.
You want to do Cody, or you want to do someone else?
It's tough because I think there's is there any less obvious names because we're trying to get lowest scores possible.
For Dodgers Orioles, Machado. That should have been an easier one.
48%.
All right, there is our more common one.
So I think it would be only right to help.
Yeah, Jacob screaming Machado. I didn't even see his comment, but he was screaming Machado. Bellinger
gets it's 136.
All right, that's not a bad grid. Alex says Nomar. All right,
that's right, Nomar Garciaparra.
As there's the first pitch hit for the Red Sox, as it looks like Cookie didn't learn anything from the first inning. I actually don't know who got the hit, if I'm being mistaken, because I got to take a look now. Bad broadcast job by me. Bad job. Wasn't paying attention. Who's up?
Y'all streaming next Sunday night? That's right. The Yankee. Well, we'll be actually not streaming the Yankees game, but the call-in show is what we'll be streaming because it's the end of the month. Can't believe we're almost done with July already, but it's closer to the trade deadline, which is going to be a happy time for both me and John.
That is true. Is Dominic? Well, he pitched yesterday, so we're praying he doesn't pitch.
I hope he pitches today. I hope he pitches today.
I hope he does not. There's a bouncer that goes foul, as Enrique Hernandez is up. Former.
We still haven't even played. We haven't still even played the classic tune for our YouTube audience. But Bert Ballsack says, I believe Hesop Choi also played with the Dodgers and Cubs. I have not heard that name in a while. The only reason I know that name is because of MVP Baseball 2005. But that's a good guess, Bert Ballsack. That's a good guess.
Job on that one, man.
Oh, you know who I also going to mention? Todd Hollandsworth. That's another good guess.
Hollandsworth. What position was he again? I'm blanking.
He was a left fielder. He was also on the Marlins 2003 team.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're correct. Buck Showalter doesn't do the stale bullpen BS Bunocchio does. No, I blame more of the bullpen on Epler. Although
Yeah.
Buck sometimes doesn't make good decisions, but at least the Yankees have a decent bullpen. Decent, I say.
Yeah, Clay Holmes sometimes can be inconsistent.
Erratic.
Jacob says, I loved Orlando Cabrera. Not bad. I'd say, where was he most?
I feel like he was the typical average player, maybe a little better than average.
He was with the Indians. I do remember that in 2011.
He bounced around for a little bit.
Angels, he was known for.
He was
with
on
the Red Sox as well.
Yeah. I think he was on the Angels World Series team as a diving play, but everyone is safe as Mednick knocked it down, but nothing he can do. No outs.
Burnt Ballsack says, I remember watching a Dodger game as a kid, and they said Scully said he stopped showing starting his career with the Cubs. Absolutely. I think that was true. He says also MVP baseball is goated or was goated. Listen, I just want to say one thing. I do have an old PS2 that I actually recently bought because I want to go back in time and live the old memories that I used to have because I had a PS2 long ago. And MVP baseball is on the way to my house, so it's in delivery. But John, you were saying
there's a bunt that's foul from Chang.
Cabrera did win a championship with Boston. That's the only championship he won in his career.
Yu Chang is the batter. But I was just going to answer Jeffrey's question because I know he's a Red Sox fan. So do you think the Red Sox will get rid of Enrique Hernandez? I actually don't think they're going to sell. I don't think they're going to be crazy buyers, but I don't think they're going to be sellers.
I know the Dodgers are interested because obviously he played there before.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jacob has a Mets question. He says, John, any chance they're keeping Ronnie down to trade him at the deadline?
For what? No.
That's a good question.
I don't think it's the smart thing to go trade him. Doesn't really.
It's either trade him it's either call him up or trade him at its highest peak, which is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Slugfest 03 and MVP Baseball 04 were it. I remember 04 a little bit, but I played 05 a little bit more because, I didn't really do franchise mode and all that shit, but it was a fun game regardless. Like Jonathan said with the Laviolette move, the Red Sox are just going to go left.
Going to go left. You know what? Do I get to do a hockey grid tonight just because I got to watch the Feebles? As Chang goes down.
Make it happen.
What happened?
If you want, we can make it happen.
Yeah, we'll do. We're going to do Puck Duco.
As we see Johnny Damon in K-Rod on the K-Rod cast. Johnny Damon, the former Yankee, loved by many Yankee fans and Red Sox fans. Also played with the Indians?
Technically, the Tigers, I think. Was it the Tigers?
Tigers in 2010, the Rays as well at the end of his career, and also the Royals and the Athletics.
Yep. Not gonna be able to say that too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking my back. Here's Jarren Duran, who led off the game with a single. Runners on first and second. Duran having a fine season to start his young career. Here's the 1-0. Duran lines one, but right at Canna as a hard hit ball, but Canna perfectly positioned for the second out. My
deathly fear is that Baltimore and Tampa go big at the deadline. The Yankees do deadly squat.
Well, Tampa's been struggling. They got a lot of injuries. They had that hot start, but a lot of injuries to their pitching's really
Aren't they like 3-21 this month or something like that?
I don't know.
They've had a really bad record this entire month.
Yeah, a lot of pitching injuries. As Yoshida bounces one, Beatty playing it, fires, and the Mets get out of the jam. So 2 runners on in the inning, but Carrasco's able to get a few outs in a row, and
4-14. Thank you, Burnt Ballsack. But we also have the
Brian.
Bad Takes Brian has graced us with her presence. He says the Red Sox are already winning. Yeah, it's over for the Mets.
Yeah, we know it is, Brian. Me and you agree on that.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull up NBA Hoops Grid. We'll do it the next half inning.
NBA Hoops Grid. All right, we'll do a basketball. Yeah, I can do basketball. We haven't talked about basketball in a little because nothing's happening around
That's
the
true.
leagues.
Rays reminded me of the Yanks from last year. I mean, when they got hurt, I mean, I guess,
Yeah,
but
I mean, still have a solid team.
I mean, they have a lot of homegrown guys because their owner doesn't really spend in free agency. To be fair,
yeah, they're a cheap
they
team.
just got to get the fuck out of that facility. They again, it's like like a rarity. You see good teams that you know just don't sell out at the ballpark, and that's why I guess there's not much of a draw. I mean, I'm telling you, if they moved elsewhere like St. Peter's, well, they're in St. Petersburg. If they actually moved to Tampa, I'm sure they have a larger, come out for the games. Bert Ballsack says I put $30 on the Orioles to win the World Series May 26th. 3,300 odds for a $1,000.
I think they're gonna
payout.
They're kind of a little ahead of the Rays, but I think they're in the same category. I think they're gonna be a nice story, getting to the playoffs. But I think gonna fall out short. I mean, right now, I still I'm gonna go with my I think the Braves are coming out of the National League. I've said that pretty much since before opening day. And the two teams that I see having the best shot in the American League right now, I mean, Houston, I always give them credit. They can always turn it on. Last year's defending champ. And then, Tampa, if they get healthy, they can go on a run. But there's a few other teams that, maybe they could sneak in quietly. Minnesota could always heat up if their bats get going. They got good pitching, but.
All right, so Armin says he stopped right now, and he says, I'm going to bring this up. I saw on MLB Network, Greg Amsinger thinks that the Rays should go big at the deadline trade for Max.
I mean, that could be another fit. I don't know if they're going to take the salary. I mean, the Mets are probably going to eat salary, which Steve Cohen doesn't care how much he spends.
I think Stroman goes to the Rays, in my opinion. I think that's like a somewhat decent fit. A veteran starter. I think what are they missing? McClanahan, Springs.
Glasnow's had injury trouble.
Bert Ballsack says I hate. Well, this is bad news for John. He thinks that the Braves will win the World Series. To be honest,
I hate the Braves. Here's the 2-0 to Omar Narvaez, the backup catcher, as he's has a 3-0 count, getting ahead in there.
So it was Beningo who brought up that idea. Well,
oh my God!
Tell you, Armin, I'm going to tell you the truth here. This is why Beningo stays in Florida for his retirement and his golf fun. Let him stay retired, because for him to suggest such tomfoolery, I'll be nice about it. Such tomfoolery is ridiculous.
Worst trade for the Mets.
It's a bad trade for both sides.
It is. It'd be a worse trade for us just because of the contract, as Narvaez works a 4-pitch walk. As here's the wonderful Danny Mednick.
It's so weird to see him in the line. Tampa did take Morton's contract a few years ago. You also steal Stroman from rival Toronto. Yep.
You could.
Beningo doesn't live in Florida? I thought he retired down to Florida, but I guess he's in Jersey.
Go away. Here's the 0-1. This is outside.
I just generally think, like, listen, the podcast is good enough for him. Stay retired. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. He did bring up some salient points on the radio when talking about why Vientos wasn't up over Vogelback, or why Vientos wasn't. I think it was Friday night when Vientos was, not up, and they would put Vogelback at DH, and he's like, why does he play every day? Which is a good point. Lorenzo, what's going on, brother? Says Joby lives in New Jersey. Yes, he does. That was my mistake, but I guess
I thought he's in Florida too. Maybe I'm an idiot.
I mean, he does the podcast, and I think it's like every once a month or once every 2 weeks he does it at the Hackensack Brewing Company, where he does it live. But regardless, like, his takes are old. Like, everybody knows his takes are old.
Guys, if you are new watching this, just make sure to hit a subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button. Just a reminder. Yes, and also, we'll be back live tomorrow at 8:10 with our podcast show. So stay tuned for that. Boys in the Big Apple. As Danny Mednick strikes out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's better than Maria Steele for sure. Good job, Epler. Great evaluation of your players. So happy.
You guys must have really shitty scouts.
God. Danny Medina.
Let's see. You're right, though. He always spoke about moving to Florida and just golfing all day. Bing Beningo also does Saturday mornings for WFAN. Really? Didn't know that. I think maybe I knew he had a temporary because he used to come on Tiki and Tierney on the Mondays, like after I think it would be Jet games and whatnot. Joe Beninger from Hackensack. What's going on, Joe? Says Sunil.
God. Here's Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 1 with a ground to the third back to lead off the game. As Nimmo pops that one up to Devers. Devers on the mic'd up cam, saying he got it, and that's the second out.
Well, Bert Ballsack says Billy Epler was my Angels jam. He loves to spend big on garbage.
Oh, so you're an Angels fan too? Okay.
You could not be more right, Bert Ballsack. Because I told this about John. I said, you know what? He got the main piece in Ohtani over there. He signed the Red Dome contract, which is an albatross. But let's not forget whose biggest acquisition as a pitcher was, and that was Dylan Bundy. Well, he can't evaluate talent worth shit, or at least hire people to do that.
Ironically, I don't know if he still is, but he's in the Mets farm system now, which is funny. Here's the 0-1 to Lindor, batting from the right side. Popped up, right up the middle. There's another out from Mr. Lindor, as he's so wonderful with his great contract. I'm so happy for him.
And Joe and Clark, who's actually a really good buddy of Joe Beningo, says the Mets are never going to win anything when you have a bunch of overpaid stiffs like Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, he's so bad.
Joe is the hack in a sack of shit. But Evan is never on. You know what? I'll be honest, Lorenzo. If Evan's never on, thank fuck, because I cannot stand Evan Roberts.
We have a motorcycle. Thank God. Okay. You want to do the hoops grid?
Yes, but I was going to say, sooner or later this week, we have to have the soundboard, because whenever you say there's a motorcycle passing by, or whenever you hear it, we got to play it on the soundboard. We got to get that set up.
Yeah,
Jacob says, I have a sneaking feeling the Yankees make a deal tomorrow on reward team for the KC sweep. If they reward, now you got to look at the long view of things, and I'm not trying to be this pissy negative Yankee fan. Are you really buying into this team after they lost a series in Colorado? They got swept by the mediocre Angels. They lost to the Cubs prior to the All-Star break. And you're going to reward them for sweeping possibly the worst team in baseball, or one of the second or first worst teams in baseball. Like, congratulations, woohoo. You were supposed to fucking do that. But anyways, Lorenzo says LMFAO. Luca's girlfriend was just on MLB. Really funny.
Really?
Really funny.
Was on it.
Glad you got home safe, man. Glad you got home.
Good job, Armin. Listening to my words of wisdom.
So real quick, we're going to do our hoops grid basketball, because we want to make this fun for everyone. So we have the Spurs, Pacers, 200 three-pointers in the season, the Hornets, the Rockets, and the Miami Heat.
Now, that's 200 three-pointers per season. That's probably a dumb question, but that's what I'm assuming.
in a season.
Okay. I got to get my basketball mind on.
First name I'm going to come up with is Lance Stevenson for the Pacers and the Hornets. Wait, you know what? I'm going to go with a less obvious guess, and that's Jeremy Lamb.
Jeremy Lamb. I remember him playing with him in 2K. He was kind of like a glitch, I could say. Not a glitch, but he was like a...
I hate to tell you, but before your first guess, the game has returned. So.
Oh, boo. Boo.
As Justin Turner's up at the plate. Yanks are playing lately like the Cranberry song Zombie was on their playlist on
Zombie.
Luis Scola for the Rockets, Pacers, maybe I'm guessing. Scola to play for the Rockets. I don't know about the Pacers. I could double check, but I'm sure you know your stuff.
Correct on that. Pretty sure he's correct.
Mr. Argentine. Yep, played for the Pacers from 2013 to 2015.
I was thinking of three-point shooters. I'm thinking it's probably the most obvious one for the Hornets, Kemba Walker.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone that else was like a crazy shooter for them. I'm trying to think.
Armin says you did amazing on the TikTok grid.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I almost messed up. I almost put the wrong Will Smith. I couldn't think for a second.
Jacob says, I think the Bellinger deal is going to look like what it took to get Benny. If the Yankees are in on Bellinger, I could see that.
Yeah.
Plus, he's kind of a rental. Just don't give up any major prospects.
He didn't. Bert's saying he didn't cheat. No, we're not accusing you of cheating. As Turner fouls it back.
No, you just know your stuff, Burn. You know your stuff. 3-2 count. We gave up prospects number 19 and 25. I'm sorry, 21 for Benintendi. That's correct.
Yeah, he's had a pretty bad season first year in the White Sox.
I wonder what Hayden Wesneski's doing for the Cubs. I don't know if he's in the big leagues because obviously he's one of the guys that the Yankees ended up trading.
Look that up. I don't think he's.
4.75 ERA.
Is he in the big league?
He is still in the big leagues as of right now.
All right. Well, that's what happens to young pitchers. Here's the 3-2 to Turner. As he shoots that one, that's going to be over the head. Bounce to the wall. Canna plays a one-hopper off the wall. Throw into second, and he's just safe. Wow.
Did Turner get that right arm in? I'm questioning it a little bit.
I think he might have. That was a hell of a throw from Canna. So,
let's see. I'm going to get the first replay. He is safe. Good swim move there by Justin Turner.
Yeah, he's in there safely. That was a very good slide from Turner. The throw beat him. I mean, that was an impressive throw from Canna. Gotta give him some credit there. That's the second.
No problem, brother.
Yeah, we know, Burnt. We appreciate your support and all your support. Here's Devers, though, the dangerous Red Sox hitter. Pulls one. That's a base hit. As Turner will easily score as McNeil's throw. Actually, no. I don't know why Turner didn't run there. McNeil doesn't have the best arm.
That was actually not bad of a throw from McNeil. But he's playing right field instead of left. That's his usual, obviously secondary position. Mm-hmm. Jacob says if that's the case when talking about the prospects revolving around Beater and Dunham. Makes sense.
Beater, yeah, Dunham. As Devers getting one right through Mednick and Alonso. Right
that
through the
sinker did not sink.
Nope. I got a feeling this is going to be a bad inning. 2 hits back to back. Okay. Doubt he gets out of trouble again. Doubt it. Why would he? As another one, that's a extra base hit. This will go all the way to the wall. Turner is in. Canna playing it, getting it in. And they get Devers at third. A heads-up play from Canna again. Holy crap. But
nice job with the fielding.
Good job there, but still, Carrasco giving up 3 hits in a row has been awful.
I don't know what team, but I did see that Canna is being pursued on the market. Am I correct?
Yeah. I read some reports early. I'm gonna have to. You know what?
I'll look that up right now.
I read it was either today or yesterday that I read rumors on him. I don't remember.
Mariners are the ones that are interested.
Mariners, that's right. Although I don't know if they're gonna buy, but
you'd have to look at the standings, obviously. Wisniewski's 2-3 with a 4.75 ERA, 15 games, 10 games started. So bumpy road for him. We'll see what comes out of it.
As here's Tristan Casas up. Runner on second. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, Casas. Casas is a big power hitter. Bright future for the Red Sox. Here's the 0-1 at Casas.
I mean, the Mariners are not that far out of it. They're about a half game back from the Angels, and they're 4.5 out of the wild card. They're not that far out.
It would be a good fit, you know?
I see that. I'm just looking at some of the standings. The Phillies and Marlins are tied. Arizona and San Francisco is tied, which is kind of surprising. But
will the Yankees get a closer? You suggest Robertson. I don't know if the Mets and Yankees are good. I don't know. I mean, they did a reliever swap. I mean, it was a bad reliever swap of Yoeli
Rodriguez and Miguel Castro. I like Rodriguez better, but Castro stunk.
They both stunk.
Inconsistent as hell.
They both stunk. Casas, here's the 2-1 from Carrasco as his struggles have continued pretty much everything. Casas balances one. There's a base hit. Easily scoring for the 3rd run of the game. And it's a 3-0 ball game.
What's that cartoon meme where the guy keeps throwing the pitches and he gets nearly hit in the face like there's like there were those guys walking around the bases hitting the
Bugs
ball.
Bunny.
It could have been Bugs Bunny,
You think
but
of that?
cartoon with baseball hitters walking around bases. I'm trying to find that because that's so relevant to what's happening right now. Baseball bugs conga line. That's what it called. That's what it's called. That's what I think is going on right here.
Yeah. Knicks Nation. Here's a news flash for you. The Mets are not winning this game. Okay.
You've already got a cynical John here.
Carrasco is awful. He's so bad. I was just like,
Can I pause the Can I take the game day off so we can see what's going on with the Red Sox and Mets right now? Because this is what Carlos Carrasco is doing at the very moment.
Mm-hmm. As Drew Smith's getting warmed up in the bullpen already.
Already.
No, this is it. No, you're right. This is it. Another base hit. Oh.
I'm telling you, Alex has to save this. He has to save this exact meme.
It is. As Connor Wong with the second hit of the game. My God, Carrasco. Seriously, I know Miguel's awful, but at least he's got some youth-ish to him as opposed to a washed-up veteran like Carrasco. Like, why is he still pitching for us? Seriously. So bad.
Just the conga line.
I don't even blame Beatty. I don't even blame him for that. Enrique Hernandez is 1-for-1. Time was.
I'd like to mention something first of all. As time is called by the plate umpires, John. Just sorry, mentioned. I don't mean to interrupt. Woody Johnson's new profile pic has a throwback hat, which he's wearing, with an old logo. He's wearing an old logo on his head, on old Jets logo on his hat. So, throwbacks.
I don't know. I've heard rumors, but I'm not sure if they're true. It would be pretty sick. But
what's up, disgruntled? Hope all is well,
what's
brother.
up, man?
Brad says you're bitching and moaning as usual.
I'm not bitching and moaning. This is what I'm watching. I'm allowed to complain with this team. You don't get.
As Armin always says, he only turns the game on because of us. Thank you. We've got some 1986 double barrel action in the Boston bullpen. Oil Can Boyd and Al Nipper.
Mm-hmm. Subway Series. Vermont versus Verlander and Rodon versus Quintana. I think the Mets win game 1 and lose game 2, but I'm not confident in either. So here's the 1-2 to Hernandez. As Carrasco misses the changeup inside, 2-2. God, I mean, it's funny. Like, you know, they even said Carrasco changed his slider a little bit and had like a decent stretch for a start or two. But like, you know, he's still just awful, man. No control, no put away pitch. Like, it's another bouncer. This one foul though. Too many walks, too many hits. Like, Jesus. His first inning's been bad. I mean, there's nothing good about Carrasco. Armin saying he saw a rumor the Jets will unveil an old school jersey and logo on the 24th, aka tomorrow. Please. So just take it with a grain of salt. I mean, we'll see. As another base hit. Oh my God.
John, do we have to? You know what? Hold on a second. I think I'm going to try to end up saving that meme, and then I'll try to put it in the StreamYard as Bucks are going to the pen. The madness continues as Carrasco is going to be taken out. But I just want to address Armin's thing.
He's got
too early. Well, not saying too early, but Carrasco's been terrible.
He has no choice right now. It's the right move. I mean, Carrasco did horrible. Yeah, let me help you out. Boo. Armin, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Useless pitcher.
Armin says, I saw a rumor that, Jets. I think it has to do everything with what Woody Johnson just put on social media. And I think Jets Twitter will break, especially the old school fans, when they're going to unveil the, throwbacks. Because I could show it like right now what Mr. Woody Johnson is hitting to.
So Neil, you're so confident in the Yankees. I don't know how you are, man. You got.
I think he's doing it to piss you off. Like, I don't think he's actually confident in the Yankees, but he's like, as you say, he's being a janky.
He is a jet. They got not. I mean, congrats. You swept the Royals. That's really not an accomplishment.
There you go. There's that Jets hat.
That'd be so sick if we had those jerseys. So sick.
I just want to know. I obviously want to know if and when they're going to unveil the not when they're going to unveil, but when they're going to wear the jerseys. Like if they do it at the Giants Jets game, I'd be so hype. But as they go to the bullpen, we got to go back to our hoops grid here.
I don't know if there's anyone else that I can think of that other than Kimball Walker for the 200 3-pointers in a season.
We just go with Jake Scola real quick. I'm sorry, Louis Scola. I don't know why I just said
Luis
Jake.
Scola, yeah, with the other
14%. Let's see what Kemba
Okay.
Walker does. 31%.
31%. Okay.
I don't. The Charlotte thing's pretty obvious because the first guy that comes to mind is Tony Parker.
Yeah, I was thinking of another Spur that played with Parker. I don't know if he played with the Hornets. Boris Diaw.
Diaw played with the Hornets, I think.
Mm-hmm. Boris Diaw might have.
14%.
All right, Boris Diaw. Yeah.
You got the Spurs, Rockets. You got the Spurs in the Heat, Pacers, Heat, and then 200 3-pointers for both the Rockets and the Heat.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say James Harden definitely did. I'm trying to think anyone else than James Harden ever have.
I don't think Ariza hit 200 threes, right? Or any of like their shooters.
I don't think so. I don't think he was that good of a 3-point shooter where he got 200. I'm trying to really.
How about T-Mac? No T-Mac?
Maybe. Did Eric Gordon ever hit 200 threes in a season?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Eric Gordon. I'm trying to think.
Heat and Packers. I'm sorry. I think he means Heat and Pacers. Danny Granger. Did Granger actually play for the Pacers? We'll do that right now.
Drew Smith is back in the game?
I mean the Heat, obviously. Granger 17%. Good job, Knicks Nation.
I think Eric Gordon might have hit 200 3-pointers. I remember he had a few good seasons.
34%.
Yes, Eric Gordon. Because I'm like thinking, I don't know if anyone else did besides James Harden. And I'm like, he was a good 3-point shooter. Didn't he win a 3-point contest, Eric Gordon? Or am I wrong on that?
He might have. I'm not too sure.
That's why I thought of him.
I hate to tell you, John, but we're back with the game.
Yeah, so. I see it. Ray Allen for which category? The Heat and the...
What would it be? The 200 3-pointers?
Maybe. I got to see how the categories are. Here's Yu Chang again. Struck out his first time up.
Against Drew Smith. Now, John, how confident were you in Smith before the season?
Thought he'd be okay, but he's been pretty bad. Thought he could be a middle reliever guy that could help us out, but he's just not had a good season at all. The walks too much and just not consistent. Yeah. And there's a base hit for the Red Sox. Everyone moves up the base. Here, guys. Everyone get your hits.
As soon as possible, I am going to find that meme. I'm going to download it, and I will eventually have it on here.
I hate this team. I hate this team. I hate the Feebles. Oh, the Feebles. Feebles lose again. Feebles lose again. Feeble lose again. Just such a bad team. Fastball down the middle for strike one. I can't even get excited about this. This is so bad.
You can. You cannot.
7 straight hits. My God.
Bugs Baseball. I think that's called Bugs Baseball.
No, Alex, it's not just Drew Smith, it's everyone. They can't pitch, they can't do anything correct. They're the Feebles.
Oh, baseball bugs Conga line. That's what it's called.
How do you let a team have 7 straight hits? That's embarrassing. Jesus.
It is embarrassing.
Jesus. What does that tell you, Epler? Your pitching stinks. Maybe, just maybe it stinks. Is finally a strikeout. Oh man. Duran goes down on strikes, but Jesus, man. God. Yeah, Sunil, I did say it was going to be a long inning. I did. I was right.
Again, I'm still trying to download this meme. I'm going to make it as fast as possible.
Jesus. Here's Yoshida, and it gets behind the backstop. And
Yeah, there you go. John is just had it.
No, I am not King Feeble, Alex, okay? I am definitely
Feeble.
not.
Never heard of that before.
I am not the king of being feeble. I am not. That is not me.
Or you're the feeble king.
No. Why do I have to be feeble? I'm not the one playing baseball.
Because you root for the Mets, John. That's the obvious
No.
answer.
Dropped a quarter, but that doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not feeble.
I don't know about that, John. I don't know about that. Come on.
Pete, what's up, man?
What's going on, Mr. Pete? Hope all is well. Smack it the like of the button, as Mr.
right.
Pete would like to say.
As Knicks Nation is saying, I know my team is pathetic, but this is disgusting. And there's a fly ball to center. And finally, they get out of the inning. Oh, man.
Thank you,
7
Pete.
straight hits in that inning for the Boston Red Sox there. 11 hits already.
That's embarrassing. What a joke. I mean, John cannot contain his utter laughter.
They're so bad. I hate Cookie Carrasco with a passion.
Of course. I don't blame you.
They're so pathetic. It's so bad. It's so bad. I am really hoping that like Billy Nepler just wakes up one day and just like forgets he's the general manager of the Mets. He's so bad. Pete, you're saying, John, give me a prediction of what happens the 2-game set versus the Yankees. Realistically, a split, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Mets go out there and play like this. That's because they're a feeble team. So, my God. Carrasco, you're awful. Drew Smith, you're awful. Okay? This offense is
Ben, you're awful.
Everyone's awful. Awful, 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 awful. Jesus, man.
Freaking Twitter making me log in.
To what?
Nah, because I have the Twitter download app and where I could download the clips, but they're just making me log in. I don't really need to.
Really? On your phone? That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's must be a new rule or something.
This is just such an awful team. How does your general manager, seriously? I really want to know. Epler goes to bed at night and allows this pitching garbage to be putting on display. I really want to know. I really want to know.
All right, so the thing is downloading.
Seriously, Carrasco stings. You get Scherzer giving up home runs like Oprah giving away cars, all right?
You get a hit, and you get a
hit. You get a homer, you know? I mean, geez, man. Don't even get me started with some of our other starters this year. Peterson, failure. He had to get moved to the bullpen. McGill's in AAA. So that's not good. Quintana just made his first start recently. I don't know how good he's going to be. I mean,
yeah, that's a wild card in itself.
Yeah, and he pitches game 2 against you guys. Here's Jeff McNeil as the Mets are down 5-0 in the 4th inning. This is just a nightmare to start. Cashman thinks Donaldson is MVP form still.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
he's done for the season.
I feel bad for anyone that's to sit in a room with either an Epler or a Cashman. Those people are losing brain cells on the daily.
Well, one learned from the other, so you can't be all that surprised, John.
Yeah, just it's like a father-son relationship. Just genes.
So I do when it's appropriate to use, we will use the meme because I've officially downloaded it.
It'll be appropriate soon. Don't worry.
Feeble, how the hell is Cashman go to bed at night with how bad the offense is?
Well,
it's okay because I'm sorry, John. I hate to interrupt you again. In Yankee land, everything is okay, and we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and we just want to make the playoffs. That's it. We don't care what we do. We can lose in the wild card for all I care. It's the truth, though. Nobody can argue with me on that.
At least your team's going to the playoffs. This team's going nowhere. So bad.
The Yankees are making the I don't know about that.
Maybe they make the playoffs.
Maybe, but who knows?
They have a better shot than the Feebles. The New York plush Yankees and the Feebles up in Queens.
I just can't wait till Dominic the Donkey makes his appearance.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
Brad says he's losing brain cells listening to you.
So listen somewhere else, Brad.
Listen,
Damn you. Base hit for McNeil as the Mets get a runner on. Anthony saying Yanks going. No, I retracted. I don't know if they are. All right, I know. I watch Yankee baseball too. They're a bad team. I don't buy into any stock of a sweep over the Royals. All right, the Royals are a AAA squad. Seriously, I watched some of the Royals play this week. Like, I don't really watch Kansas City. They're just so bad fundamentally, but nevertheless, who was it today? Joe G's in the chat. What's
up, Joe?
What's up, man? Joe, what's up, depressed Mets fan? God, Joe. As Pete pops it up, foul.
Depressed Mr. Met, what's up? Blow it up, the front office and the roster. Jays are really into the AL wildcard is weak. Besides the Rays, even the Astros are flawed. Yanks have been a disaster for years. Completely agree. Because everything's okay in Yankee land, John. You gotta understand that. Everything is okay.
John, Alex asked me a question. What sounds better, flushing Feebles or flushing toilets? I'm going with flushing Feebles.
That's right. Are the Mets winning? Katie says, no, they're actually losing 5-0.
Yeah, it's Katie, I'm sorry. All right, the Mets are feeble. They're feeble. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. A depressed Mets fan. I don't understand how Danny Mednick gets a shot over what's his face Mauricio down in the minors. Makes no sense whatsoever. Next Nation says if Glaber can't play versus the Mets, it's going to be a long game one against Verlander.
Oh yeah,
Verlander gave it to you guys
last time.
Queens, yep. Pete does have a hit, but he strikes out there. Oh my God, no homers his last 43.
Glaber's been the most. I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Glaber fan or like I'm a huge anti-Glaber fan, but critical of him. But he's probably been the most consistent Yankee offensive player when it comes to the second half.
You know, Anthony Rizzo woke up today and actually homered. Got a few hits. Here's Mark Vientos. For one, he struck out his first time out. Bounces one to short, on to second, out, on to first for the double play. Oh, that's a terrific at bat there for Vientos.
Nice job. Keep some guys and get rid of the others. That's what depressed Mr. Met says.
Yep.
Both teams have feeble offenses. No, we're just plush. We're plush. Mets are feeble.
Plush cats. The plush Yankee cats. That's right.
That's right. We're going to chase around Eduardo Escobar. But everything's okay in Yankee land. Everything is okay. YOLO says, dang, wish the Mets could have won this to help us Yankees. Yeah. Listen, John will tell you the Mets are very feeble.
They are very, very, extremely, mightily feeble. Because that's what they do. They are just an embarrassment. They are. That's what they are. I'm sorry to be so repetitive, but they are garbage, you know?
What other guys are we thinking for this quick one?
I think I might have an old school player. Moses Malone, I think you could do for the Spurs and Rockets.
Okay.
The great Moses Malone.
3.3%.
Ooh. It's good to get an old school player on the board. I think you want to take that comment from, I forgot who mentioned the Heat and 203 pointers in a season, but someone did. So you get your credit deserved.
Bruce Bowen, Heat, and Spurs, we could do that.
I think you're correct on that, Knicks Nation. I think Bruce Bowen is the right answer there, so we can see that.
15%.
Yep. You want to do Ray Allen for the last? Someone said Ray Allen.
All right, let's hopefully.
Whoever said Ray Allen, thank
Next
you.
Nation also said Tyler Hero.
Yeah, Tyler Hero is probably an answer too. I mean,
Let's see what Ray Allen does.
yeah, Ray Allen he's definitely.
Nope.
What? He hasn't gotten. Does he? Does it have to be with the Heat?
I think so. Yeah, when it only mentions the Heat, yes.
No, I'm saying does he? Does he have to do it like
With the Heat, yes.
Oh, okay.
So Tyler Hero got 35%.
I thought he had to be any time. You know.
No, it has to be with the Heat. So I don't know what can you imagine Buck saying at this point to
That
Buster
Carrasco
Olney?
was hurt. That this team is. He should be saying that this is an embarrassing team, but he's not going to do that. He's going to stay. Buck is proud. Buck is proud. Buck is proud. Such a joke. As Turner gets a hold of one with foul.
As a Yankee fan, I never hated the Mets. That was until I started watching Giraffe Neck Mark videos. Yeah, he's kind of what Mets fan called what Mets fans call Yankees, we say about Giraffe Neck Mark. He's just that guy.
Turner flies one to right. Should be playable for McNeil. And what do you know? We have the first out. Can we have an inning without trouble? Is that too much to ask?
Buck should say he's a proud feeble.
Buck is proud. Buck is proud. He's proud of losing, guys. Remember, that's what Buck Showalter said right after the Braves, our rivals who just kicked the crap out of us consistently. That's what he said about the Mets after that sweep. Buck is proud. Buck is proud.
He is kind of annoying, Mr. Giraffe Neck Mark. The count is 0-1 here to Devers.
Devers fouls that one away. Thank you for the shout out, Joe. I think a Buck is proud shirt with an eye roll emoji. You know what, Armin? That's not a bad idea. It's not a horrible idea. As Devers takes that fastball up and away. 2-2 count as Devers has a hit and a walk. Been age 26 now when he signed that extension back in January, but he's been excellent.
I just need Devers to get a hit, or at least to get a base runner on, so we can play the meme.
What happened?
I just can't wait to play the meme.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Joe is saying, get your membership or be a Cashman and Epler supporter. The choice is yours. Yeah, if we make a Buck is proud shirt, I'm definitely buying it. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Looked a little away, but you know what? I'm gonna just not question anything at this point. Devers didn't like the ball.
You gotta take what you can get.
Yep. Buck is proud. Buck is proud. Hold up. I think I gotta show you. I gotta send a TikTok to Alex because this is just funny. Hold up. I gotta send it to Alex here.
Who's 26 years old?
I think he's saying Devers is.
Oh. Joe, we obviously also heard that Matsui was in the next door suite as well.
Oof, he got burned there. Hold up. Let me find it. Let me find the Frank the Tank one. I got to find it for your brother so he could maybe share it. And here's Adam Duvall, who's 2 for 2. Where is it? I need to start saving these things more.
Duvall nearly swung out of his shoes on that one.
I'm
Joe
sending
says, Joe says, my brother got to see him because he left early, and then when I went to go see, they closed the door. That sucks, Joe, but you'll get him next time. Yolo says, I feel bad for the Mets, to be honest. Weird take, but I feel if Gary Carter was still alive, he would have been a perfect manager for the Mets.
Yeah, he had good leadership qualities in him. He definitely did. You know? And there's a strike 3 to Duvall. Second
A
strike.
1-2-3 inning.
Hey, progress.
Progress. Clap for progress, everybody. Who's coming up in the fifth for the Mets? It's Beatty, Canna, and Narvaez.
Woo! The All-Stars.
All-star supporting cast, my boy. All-star supporting cast. Final line for Carlos Carrasco, folks. 2 1/3 innings. 10 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts.
How do you give up 10 hits and 2 1/3? Jesus. Tim Panel's asking, how many NL East teams making the playoffs?
Braves are 1.
I'd say they're a lock at this point. I'm not even going to question that. I want to look at the standings, though, and see the wild card race. So the Phillies and Marlins are both half a game back.
Knicks Nation says, give us Nimmo. We need a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping Limo. Sorry. Do I think the Phillies make it?
I saw Nimmo all the way back when he was in Brooklyn with the Cyclones.
Yeah, the Cyclones, that's right. That's a tough question. NL East. Is there the Marlins have been on a real skid of late.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, the Phillies have played much better. I got to be honest here, though. I think the Phillies might be peaking at the wrong time. Okay. And I think I might be crazy and like the Marlins odds better. Just because I'd say this, the Marlins have good young pitching. But they also got some power in that lineup. And, when you got a guy that is just one of the best hitters in baseball and Luis Arias, it really does do something. And I don't believe in the Phillies pitching still. I don't.
At least, I think they could bounce back the Marlins.
I think they can too. Here's Brett Beatty leading it off.
YOLO says, guys, clap for progress. They give trophies for sportsmanship. Shoot, Boone and Buck. Give out the Capri Suns and the cupcakes too.
Yeah, this is a little kid soccer. As Beatty bounces one down at third, Devers makes the play for the first out.
I think
you guys going to do? Yeah, I want to do one, Armin. I definitely want to do one. Jesus.
Next Pakadoku, by the way, is with the Rangers involved.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Here's Mark Canna. Takes a strike.
Alex is in the background at the moment, Joe.
Alex would... You know what's funny? Alex usually brings on the bad luck for the Mets, but they've kind of done that without him, so... As Canna shoots that one the other way, just foul. I never liked how Boston had not the short portion right, but it's like more fair territory than foul.
Ooh, Trevor Gott's up. Trevor Gott.
As Canna bounces one to third, Devers makes the play, fires, and gets him out. I do apologize if my excitement level isn't really there tonight. But
This is a. I'm not gonna say it's a culmination. It's an epitome of the Mets season.
it is, dude.
Just straight garbage.
You guys have no idea how hard it is to get excited for this team. I just can't anymore.
Knicks Nation says Trevor got to fucking go.
Oh my god, he's so bad. It was such a one. Like he became bad so quickly.
Katie says booed the stinky Red Sox. Actually playing well against the Feebles.
Oh, that's not really hard to do.
So let me ask this. What if you didn't sign Narvaez? Who would have been your catchers going into the season? It would have been Nito and Alvarez, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And then you ended up trading McCann.
Yeah.
At first, I actually thought McCann would have been a good signing for y'all.
But we all did. We all did. You know? Did I want JT Realmuto originally? Yeah. Was I going to settle on McCann at first? Yeah. Was he horrible? Yeah. And Narvaez goes down on strikes. All right. Is it time for Puck Doku? Because I can't with this team. Just no offense whatsoever either. So it's one of those nights where nothing clicks.
All right. Let's get some Puck Doku going. Rangers, Oilers, and Golden Knights.
Mm-hmm. All right. I could do the Rangers one real quickly. Ready? Rangers, Capitals, Jeff Halpern.
All right.
Jeff Halpern definitely on that list.
Okay.
0.8, nice. Rangers and Coyotes. There's a few answers I could go with here. I'm gonna go with the easy one would be Derek Stepan, but I don't even want to do that. Let's go with Lori Korpikoski.
Lori, how do you
say L.
Oh, Lori.
Lori Korpikoski. Yep. What are we at there?
1%.
Okay.
1. We're at 1.8 right now.
All right. Then we also got the Mets and Mets. The Rangers and the Sabres. I don't know why I said the Mets there, but Rangers and Sabres. We could go with that's actually a good one. Who's played on the Sabres and the Rangers? Oh, Pat LaFontaine, old school player. Pat LaFontaine.
22%.
All right. What else do we got? Coyotes, Oilers. Coyotes and Golden Knights. We could do the goalie, Aiden Hill. Stanley Cup winning goalie now with the Knights. Just won the Cup. Let's see. Capitals, Golden Knights, Nate Schmid. Golden Knights is a little hard just because they haven't been around for more than a decade, so it's going to be hard to get rare stuff. Yeah. Sabres, Golden Knights. Let's do Sabres, Golden Knights. Let's do Alex Tuck. The obvious one would have been Jack Eichel, but I don't want to do him.
I hate to tell you, John, but we have to pause because the game is coming.
We also had the Hall of Fame ceremony today for Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland.
To be fair, I hate to be this guy, but I don't think it's as celebrated anymore as it used to be because
it should be celebrated more. So it's not an easy Hall of Fame.
How bad the writers and how they made it politicized.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. Oh, he waits, allures from the background, and now he joins us. Welcome, Alex.
Yes, I have returned.
Motorcycle.
Oh, yes. See, right when I come in, but it's not on my end though. I see your Mets are being feeble.
Oh, easily. You missed the great third inning they had. 7 hits in a row.
Oh, I saw. I was watching.
7 hits in a row.
I thought it was pretty funny. But
3-0 count here to Casas. I need a base hit so I can play the meme.
I mean, it would be good, obviously, if the Mets won in the case that we get some help in the division. But after all, I mean, it all comes down to the Yankees shouldn't have lost as many games as they have. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be the excuse maker here. What's up to everybody in the chat?
Another motorcycle. Jesus, man. Go home. It's Sunday night.
We need that
Listen,
soundboard.
We are.
We got 7 Sundays till Sunday Night Football. Okay.
Here's the 3-1 to Cassis. And that's lined over the head. That's going on the one hop the wall. Canna plays it. Cassis digging in for second.
That was
And
terrible.
that is a out.
That was
Another-
awful.
I have to say, Canna's played an excellent left field in this game. Oh my God, with the freaking motorcycles. Could you? God, it's so annoying.
We might have to have a vlog of John just yelling out the window at these people.
Because, yeah, I don't know if you guys hear it, but it's so frustrating to hear. It's like 3 of them now. But this is just, Cass is going the other way, good hitting. But Canna playing this off the green monster here, which is,
I mean, what are you
helping
doing?
him out. But it's nice play from Canna.
What up, Armand? What up, Brad?
It's his second outfield assist of the night.
Just got to get me to that meme. Trevor Gott from Buckswords. Man, watching him is like seeing a young Rivera. My God, he's the best reliever in Mets history.
Yeah, okay. If Buck actually said that, I would break his jaw.
YOLO says you got Hell's Angels out there.
Yeah. Well, we got a hellish GM from the Angels, so yeah.
And I think John is also living in hell right now. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of HE double hockey sticks, as we said in school many years ago.
As that's up the middle, Mednick plays it, gets the out for out number 2.
I'm trying to look this up. Oh, it's Mendick.
Danny.
You know what I called him on Twitter yesterday? If you didn't see my tweet, Danny Dead Dick.
God.
I didn't even know they called him up. I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, he's just some random veteran.
First
He's
met
a
with
win.
3 outfield assists in a game since Andy Chavez.
What was that, 2007?
06, I think.
Okay, makes sense. Andy Chavez.
Made one of the best Mets defensive plays ever. All for Carlos Beltran to be feeble at the plate.
John needs a GoFundMe. Save this man from the Mets.
If you guys want to raise money for me, I'll take it.
Hey, Feeble, the bingo card is back in business. We're starting to facilitate all those different things.
Don't you worry,
Soundboard,
Brad. We got some ideas.
bingo card, maybe a Buck is Proud shirt.
You put it out there. I'm the first one to buy a Buck is Proud.
By the way, we did get a couple of sales, even though, well, it was really, say Sunday, so it was Friday. Friday, we got a couple of sales on the Fire Cashman, Fire Boone tee.
Makes sense.
And Joe's just displaying nonsense, Brad. No reason to believe him.
Yeah, depressed Mets fan, Mr. Met. Watching this team is a pain. Oh, it is pain. It's pain, all right. Here's
Armin
the
would buy it
2-2
too.
to Enrique Hernandez. Yep.
Ooh.
Strike 3. As Trevor Gott actually gets 3 outs in a row. Gave up a hit, but nevertheless, we get to the 6th inning. All right, we back to Puck Duco. Is it Duco
Yes.
or Doku?
Doku.
Doku.
Or it could be Duco, but
All right, let's see what else I can fire off. I did pretty good on that Rangers board, I'd say. All right. Oilers and Capitals. I'll go with you know what? Justin Schultz. Justin Schultz, yep. Oilers Sabres, Derek Roy, I believe, is an answer. Derek Roy. Yep. And Oilers, Coyotes, Zach Cashin. Zach Cashin. It's with a K.
okay.
I think, yep.
151.
Bingo. All right, I'll take it.
A couple of different things from the chat.
Yeah.
Trevor
Rolson, yeah.
lowered the ERA from 199. Nice improvement. And then there's some sort of, is there a pact?
Wait. I know you're just trying to piss me. I know.
What was I gonna say? Alex, is the food here yet?
Neil, there's nothing you could say to piss me off because the Mets will somehow lower the bar and they'll make me the more mad one. So
So you're only you're giving him a constructive criticism on how to piss you off.
No, I'm saying he's not going to be able to because the Mets are going to play even worse and worse.
And
there's
worse.
just- and worse. And there's just nothing Sunil that is going to say that's going to get me, really upset because I know they stink. They stink.
Alex, I gotta ask you something. Donde está la cena?
Kitchen.
Okay. I'll be back.
Big Luca.
Didn't have to ask in Spanish, but
What'd you guys get tonight?
Well, it was a last minute thing, so it had to be fast food.
What'd you get?
But,
Here we go again. The
McDonald's.
fast food talk.
Yeah.
The
And at McDonald's is a bit of a last minute thing since we were coming from the beach and we were calling a game. So, Pete's not re-signing here. Just PressMet says.
Which beach you go to today, Coney?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a madhouse though.
Oh, I hate that.
But I'm gonna leave some of my other comments for later. Oh, did y'all notice Rizzo? I noticed Rizzo has changed his stance a little bit. He's also playing Taylor Swift as his walk-up theme. So he thinks that's where his success is coming from. And Stanton, I didn't know he changed his stance.
Mm-hmm. As Mendick draws a four pitch walk. I'm always gonna mix it up. Mednick.
Just like you have to think negative with the Mets and just say Mendick. That's his name. It's Danny Mendick.
No,
Imagine his name was Richard Mendick.
that would be cruel from his parents. Would give his kid no chance.
Luca's hungry. Chris got Happy Meals all around. Mets are like gamma radiation. Cue the 70s Incredible Hulk TV show theme song and watch Angry John go off.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
No matter how much he offers, Pete wants to be with a contender, not a joke.
We need the 1986 on. Yeah, we do. There's a base hit for Brandon Nimmo. Hey, we got 2 runners on. Oh my God!
I wonder how people are going to feel about that. I don't know if you noticed, John, but when Jaron Duran fielded the ball in center, he popped the ball up out of his glove and caught it like that just to throw it in. I know some people are very critical of that, but I just wanted to throw it out there.
I mean, I don't know. They got Mookie Wilson on ESPN2 now. They've had everyone tonight. All right.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, but we're not scoring.
I know
we need
we're
the
not
Mets to do
scoring.
a 1986.
Guarantee you, we're going to get either a strikeout, a pop, or a pop-up from Lindor.
You mean Linda?
Yes.
Easily.
I know.
Just go Lindor in the box. By the way, guys, we're 5 likes away from 25, but we appreciate you guys being here in the chat on your Sunday night.
Hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button, too.
Yeah, we were talking about the K-Rod cast with Mookie Wilson. I think they also had Roger Clemens on.
Right, Brad, I'm sorry. You know what? You might be. Why is he warming up?
Who's up?
David Peterson.
Yeah.
This is so bad. Here's the 1-0 from to Lindor.
Who's warming up in the Sox pen?
I do not see the number on the back.
It's 25.
What swing was that? God. Get tied up inside.
Josh Winchowski.
Okay. Wasn't he a starter at one point? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think he was too successful. Hence the David Peterson transition.
Yeah.
LOL to this comment, Sunil. I want Dominic the Donkey.
Hey, chickadee chick. Eat-on. It's Dominic the Donkey. Yeah. $340 million for that. Great. Here's the 2-1 to Lindor. Swing and a drive, and that will be off the wall. Played on a couple of hops. Yoshida will get it in. Lindor will hold up at first. However, the Mets are on the board. An RBI single, and the Mets score. They scored.
Now you have to admit you're wrong about Lindor.
I don't have to admit anything.
The person, Mr. Mets, says, "What would you do if Cohen sold the Mets to the Wilpons?"
I would not watch another Mets game again.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't.
Bullshit. Come on.
No, I
The
wouldn't.
chat will even tell you you're lying.
I don't care what they say. I'm not doing it. I'd give up.
He goes, there really are miracles. He says, hey, do I hear a home run?
Nope.
According to Sarah Lang's Khanna's, yep.
Yeah, we
says,
said that. Yeah.
Andy Chavez.
06. I was correct. 06.
No, he said December 31st, 11/59/59, 2005.
Oh, shut up. That wouldn't make sense. There's no baseball in December.
Winter baseball.
Oh, get out of here with that. Here's Jeff McFeeble, as Frank the Tank likes to call him. Foul ball from McNeil.
Lindor versus Arcia this season. Who's better?
Probably Lindor. I mean,
see, even Jetson's Mess says you're a liar.
RC is like having a one-off season. He's not better than. It's like one of those things he's just not.
Alex, I'm just curious. Did you actually get me a quarter pounder or you got me a cheeseburger? Because that looked like a cheeseburger.
I got you a quarter pounder.
That was
I mean,
a small quarter pounder because I just ate it in a couple of bites.
Hey, less is more. Less McDonald's, more of a lifespan. If anything, I saved your life.
Okay.
We're about to have an argument, ladies and gentlemen. Stand back. I'll ring the bell. Ding ding. McNeil lines one out. Here we go. It's setting up for the Pete Alonso double play. Here it comes.
That would be so ugly. What if Cohen sold the Mets to Fisher?
Then these two boys would have to visit me in Rikers.
Fisher? Who's Fisher?
The Oakland.
Luca.
Oh.
You
You got to tell me a first name I wouldn't recognize off the bat.
Oh, come on, Luca.
Come on, Luca.
Twins fighting, how unoriginal. That mocking was unoriginal. And when Chowski's coming in.
Yep.
Alex gonna go full Mike Tyson. I'm not gonna bite anyone's
bite
ear
your
off,
ear.
I was about to say I'm not gonna bite anyone's ear off. 4 likes away from 25.
All right, Luca, how's that? Wait, so is it a quarter pounder or is it a?
It's a quarter pounder. That thing was small though. I ate that thing like a vacuum.
I. What are you singing? Fucking Crazy Train?
I went through that entire thing in like 2 minutes.
Maybe you're just a fast eater.
Well, true, but that thing was small anyway.
What is up, Aunt Garcia?
Bum 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 bum.
John, are you expecting me to review this?
I mean, see, that's why I asked where you're getting your food from tonight because, I usually don't eat that much in my room because I don't like to. I mean, but, if you want to do a McDonald's review today, be my guest, man.
I just gotta log window real quick.
Was there any flop?
No.
All right.
Also, shout outs to Joseph Naudis, who was in the NYY News TV chat a few days ago when me and Luca were doing game season. He won 2 tickets to Giants training camp. Compliments of us, of course. So we'll be doing probably another giveaway tomorrow.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Bum 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 bum.
I believe we are 24 subscribers away.
24. Not
from
bad.
1.4K. Luca McDonald's cutting you down. Do they have a fast food place called Cookout near y'all? No.
No, I don't think so. I think Brooklyn. Here's Josh Winchowski
Yeah,
As
there's no cookout near us.
Pete Alonso's going to step up now, 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout as that pitch off the plate, but it's called a strike. All right, so I see where this at-bat's already going to go.
Luca about to have 6 glasses of Ovaltine? I hope not.
He's still eating. Let him review.
What's to review? It's McDonald's.
If he wants to give a review, let him.
Alex, did you order me a medium or a large?
Medium.
Uh-oh.
So many fucking questions. I feel like I'm getting interviewed. Dalvin Cook just tweeted the cool emoji, and of course, Jets Twitter is going nuts.
And
That's not a that
all right.
okay.
They made up for the pitch.
Makeup call.
Makeup call.
Alex
2-1
is like
for
Serbian William Axl Rose singing the incoming verse after the guitar riff, some sweet child of mine. Oh, yep. Axl Rose is an interesting human being. Guns N' Roses is not my favorite band, but
I love Guns N' Roses. Cutter away is.
You also love Nickelback, which Luca does not.
What? Luca's favorite band is Nickelback.
All right, Luca, Nickelback or Taylor Swift?
He's gonna pick or.
Wait, coming from who? He says, Joel says, I'm getting talked to like I'm a mom. Oh, yeah, with Luca with the whole McDonald's thing.
I like to bet some good money that we're gonna have an argument between the brothers tonight.
He's the one with the problem. Full count on Alonso.
3-2 to Alonso. Runners on first and third. Swung and missed.
Feeble.
He
Struck him out. See, I can't even do that with full confidence because you're facing the Red Sox. Why are you drinking my muscle milk? Why? Who the hell gave you permission? Are you trying to piss me off? Get your own.
Here's Mark Vientos after Alonso puts up a feeble at bat. And another pitch off the plate called for a strike. So now I'm starting to hate the sump.
Luca's infatuation with Nickelback is the real reason the Mets suck now. Figured you out. Oh, listen. Luca likes Nickelback, and we can't judge him for it.
Mm-hmm. As blows a 98-mile-an-hour sinker right by Vientos.
No, I don't like that power. If you're talking about him stealing my muscle milk, that's not a power move.
That's definitely a power move in my book. And he did it right in front of you, too, he said.
Yeah, you're a real jerk.
That's funny.
By the way, the Mets just ended the inning, so that's very good. So we're gonna, before I go back to the comments section, real quickly, we're gonna. No, wait, no, not me. How are we feeling today, John?
This team can't do anything correctly. They can't pitch. They can't hit. They can't, run correctly. They can't do anything. God damn. Many times, man. Strikeout with runners on scoring. Oh, my God. I know. I'm getting worked up. I'm done.
He says he's done, everybody.
Taking a nap.
A mental nap?
Yep. Wake me up when the game's over, please.
All right, we'll see you in a few days, John. But let's see. Feeble complaining incoming. Yep. You just got that. It could be worse. You could be an Ace fan, Disgruntled says.
I'd rather be an Ace fan at this point.
Why would you rather be an Ace? Why would you rather be an Ace fan?
because the Mets are feeble.
And what does that make the A's?
Better than the Mets.
What's up, Jeffrey? Curse bitching like feeble. Luca loves Taylor Swift. Hey, Curse, the muscle milk ain't doing shit for you. Might as well let Luca Legend make use of it. It's mine. Okay, it's mine. Who drinks muscle milk with McDonald's? He must be on that good stuff. If you wanted milk, Luca, you might as well should have just asked me to order you the little milk cartons that come with McDonald's. You know, John?
Oh, like the ones they had in school.
Yeah.
That'd be very kind of you, Alex.
The what was the company at the time? Got Milk.
God, milk.
And then I remember like when I was in like 7th to 8th grade, they switched to True Moo. I'm like, God damn it. Because they had more flavors. Yes, I did see that, Jeffrey. That makes A's ass, or is the Oakland ass, as Frank the Tank would say. Luca, you were saying?
True Blue's also the best when it comes to chocolate milk.
But the A's are on the verge of becoming a tourist team in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. The Mets are like Adam Sandler of the 2010s. Right now, they're on the Jack and Jill stage.
They are Jack and Jill. And we bring in David Peterson, who actually strikes out Chang.
See, John was about to find something to complain about, and then he struck out Yu Chang. So,
All right, I have plenty to complain about, you know.
I don't know where Dalvin Cook will sign. There's also a possible looming suspension. So, but we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Aaron Boone reportedly said that he was saving a spot for Andy Pettit to be back in the organization for a long time. We'll see what that does. Is everything okay in Yankee Land?
Yeah, everything's okay in Yankee Land.
At least the Mets have an owner that wants to win. Y'all spent irresponsibly, but if he uses this as a learning season, the Mets will improve. Meanwhile, John Fisher is your hypothetical alternative, who doesn't spend it all and wants to relocate. Jack and Jill went up the hill with $1.25. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came down with $2.50.
God.
Luca updating his love for Taylor Swift currently. Listen,
Not true. I'm actually trying to log my meal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's my lunch. I'm trying to log my lunch, but
I've already logged all my stuff.
I'm trying to get my
Which
specific.
player is that, Jeffrey? Just so you know, guys, we will be what, Luca?
You saw my Leonard Fournette.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow night we'll be live at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the return of Boys in the Big Apple. Christiana Tana, Paul Esden expected to come on. Giants, Jets, and who knows? We might be able to sneak in some Mets talk with Chris if he has enough time, because
I wouldn't want to torture Chris.
I mean, that would just boost him right down to you have the Giants, who are going to be exciting this season probably, and then the Mets, who are feeble, so he's going to be right at the middle level. Frank the Tank should release his Mets Are a Dumpster Fire album. That will start something. We need a diss track.
Oh, I saw that song. Hysterical.
Diss track on Buck. I saw this thing on Barstool the other day. He's like, I had 2 colonoscopies rescheduled, and I'd rather have that than see the Mets.
Shit.
And Duran with a base hit. Okay.
Wait. Just because they got a hit.
Let's just give it up. But you know what? Let's give up a nice warm applause for the effort put out there for the Mets so far. I'm so happy as Yoshida swings and misses at a slider, 0-2 count.
So, John, Mr. Kate Upton is supposed to beat the Yankees with this feeble absence of an offense. I won't complain about the Yankees' offensive complacency anymore. She's talking about the Yankees and the Mets upcoming.
I know.
So, is it Quintana and who else this week?
It's Verlander, Quintana, and then for you guys, it's Herman and Rodon.
That was like watching Ron Marinaccio here recently. Marinaccio's been bad this year. I don't know what happened with him.
You guys had a lot more hopes for him.
Ooh, they got him.
Peterson with a pickoff move. Wow. Excellent move from David Peterson. Okay.
Is it being the Red Sox have made a lot of dumb errors on the bases?
They have.
But if the Mets weren't more feeble, they'd be losing.
Advantage.
But as I was getting at before, tomorrow we're live at 8:10. Tuesday, nothing of my knowledge, just another roster bubble video, guys. So if you're a Giants fan or you have Giant fan friends, share that out to them. Wednesday is going to be an interesting day. We'll have a training camp recap out for you guys at some point, and then the Subway Series at night. Because I will be at training camp Wednesday, and I can't wait.
That's right. You are at training camp. Struck him out. Wait, are we? I forgot to. Are we doing the Mets Yankees this week?
Yeah,
we are. We are doing it Wednesday, correct?
Wednesday.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Wednesday.
I don't know why. I literally forgot that today's Sunday because. Never mind.
Mets can
brain's
have
all
Ron
messed up from
Marinaccio.
watching this feeble team.
Mets can have Ron Marinaccio.
You know what? He would fit right in with our bullpen. So he fits.
I think Marinaccio doesn't hide his changeup well. It's almost like he babies it. I believe it was Fournette. Wait, Quintana is back. Has he had spring training yet?
He pitched last week, Sunil.
Yeah, and I think Armin was there, maybe.
I don't know if Armin actually ended up going to the game.
Because I know he said he was talking about it.
I don't know if he did. He might have. Armin, if you can let us know if you did.
Yeah.
If you're still watching. I think he is.
3 more likes from 25.
You know what I should also add on to this to try to boost my calories? Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls? What's up, Greg?
Aren't good, but what's up, Greg? Well, I know they're on the local channels. I don't think they're going to be. They might be on ESPN at least once this week.
One of them has to be on ESPN. I'd assume Wednesday.
ESPN Plus on Wednesday.
Wait, what?
CBS Tuesday, but that's probably for out of market guys. So, yes, SNY. If not, MLB.TV or any streaming site you can find. Luca Peterson, some injected before the game. You actually have a brain feeble.
I do have a brain.
See, you know what? YOLO's impressing me tonight. I hopefully, I don't know if you came because he sounds like a Yankee fan. I think maybe he caught on with that whole Yankee rant I did a few days ago. Obviously, if I'm wrong, correct me, YOLO.
I think YOLO said he's a Wait, I'm trying to think. Who was the?
Are you mixing him up with Burnt Ballsack?
What happened?
Are you mixing him up with Burnt Ballsack?
Yeah. Yes. That's who said he was the.
Because I think YOLO was mentioning how he was a Yankees fan or something along those lines, but I think he caught on to this channel with the Yankee rant that I did. But I'm starting to like him so far. Pizza rolls are for 8-year-olds. You got to go with Hot Pockets.
Damn, he really said you're a baby, Luca.
I see how it is.
The rivalry
I
has
did not go
started.
to the game. I had a lot of work and I had a deadline to get it done. Well, the Mets lost that day, so I think
you saved yourself.
You saved yourself, essentially. And then we had this little stretch by the Mets right here. So
Jeffrey says, I believe Tuesdays the game is on ESPN because the Red Sox and Braves are on ESPN Wednesday. Okay. Either or we'll stream it for you guys.
Yeah.
As Brett Beatty leads off this inning.
Oh, this is Jolie Rodriguez.
The former Met. I hate Jolie. And the former Yankee.
Oh, Yo says he watches us, Pete, and Derek from our recaps. All good channels, by the way.
Best in the business
Good
when it comes to
channels.
Yankee content.
Are you coming to? I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't have a GPS on my subscribers, YOLO. But are you coming to NYY News TV Day? Because I think Derek is coming to that. I think.
Brett Beatty is the 2-0 to him.
John is the Wizard of Oz scarecrow. If I only had a brain.
I do have a brain, and Sunil, you're
Apparently,
just,
there's a conception in the chat that John does not have a brain.
I think the conception is pretty wrong, my friend.
Titans just released their throwback Oilers jerseys for this year.
Imagine they went back to the Oilers.
I mean, there's already a team in Houston, so
I know.
no, you don't know.
Here's the 2-2. Beatty lines it right to Devers.
Well, he hit the ball hard, see.
Oh, shut up.
But John, he hit the ball hard.
Don't be on this progress tree.
His exit velocity was 175.3 miles an hour.
Okay. Oh no, that's not even believable, Alex. Stop.
I had goat brains for dinner tonight. I knew somebody who used to like pig brain.
Pig brain.
Probably be at college, and also I'm from North Carolina. Okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
Appreciate you tuning in and all that good stuff.
All right, Brad, relax. Between you and Sunil tonight. Jesus. Jeez.
You think from the other night they've been throwing subtle shots at each other with the Cowboys and all that.
I know. Now it's like they've ganged up on me.
Hey, Buck likes the exit velocity. It turns him on.
Here's Mark Canna. Had some nice defensive plays in this game, but is 0 for 2 and swings at the changeup. Man, now Joely Rodriguez is going to look like Sandy Koufax on the mound. That's great.
Was he good with the Mets or not?
No, it's awful.
This is about as awful as Miguel Castro.
Mm,
I hated Miguel Castro. I really
so did I. That's why I was glad we got rid of him.
Joely Rodriguez, though, was solid for us.
It's like trading trash can for trash can.
It's a lateral move.
Yeah,
Mark
it is.
cannot. That's another good one.
Mark can't hit. As Canna lines one for a grounder,
And he proves he
and
can't
there's an
hit.
out.
Exit velocity. Oh boy. I gotta admit, that's funny. I didn't.
Yankees.
I was thinking like, wait, hold on. Where's this joke gonna go? And I'm like, oh wait.
Oh, Aaron Judge had batting practice today. That's correct.
Oh, the Yard Goats faced Somerset.
And Nestor Cortez was on the hill. Reinforcements, guys.
Don't,
It's coming.
John. What are you trying to do?
No, I'll just say, you're going to get your extra help around the deadline. And,
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, you're gonna say that's the trade deadline? You don't need.
Yeah,
to be Brian
yeah.
Cashman.
You know,
You don't need to be
it's
Brian
an
Cashman for us. John.
It's an upgrade. You know.
Let's need that one guy. Dai Sun Koo, man, hit a rocket off Johnson that one year. It is 5-1 Boston, Katie. Is Judge actually hurt? I mean, he looks fine, so he should be coming back.
Narvaez lines one the other way, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Omar Narvaez on for the second time tonight.
Where's Alvarez?
Getting the night off, it looks like.
Did he catch both games yesterday.
He was, I believe he did.
Because that
I'm
would
not-
make sense. But
I
I wouldn't do that if I was Buck.
Well, Buck doesn't really think, does he? Because here, the wonderful, better than Mauricio. I'm just gonna call him Danny. Better than Mauricio at this point.
No, it's Danny Dead Dick.
No, better than Mauricio. Yeah, Brad says Cashman's trade deadlines is going to be Bowers, Allen, Nestor, Judge, and
And the Twitter base will think that's the greatest deadline. Oh yes, Frankie Montas.
I forgot about
that was
him.
such a horrible trade.
When
and
is he
people
coming
saying
back?
and people were saying before the year, oh no, he's gonna have a good year. I'm like,
When's he coming back?
your guess is as good as mine.
All right, I didn't know if there's any Arm and Danny dumped. I like that actually.
Let's see what else we got. I hope this doesn't happen. I could see Alvarez being Sanchez 2.0. I think Alvarez is better. But we'll see. Judge isn't getting traded. He signed up for 9 more years with the Yankees. Well, yeah, no.
No. We're merely saying that That's what Cashman's going to say, that him coming back is another way of him saying, oh, we don't really have to do much with this team.
People's trade deadline, a new brain, a new baseball team, and a new NFL team.
I don't agree with all of them, but I'll definitely say new baseball.
Mend
And dumb.
Hey!
Go ahead, Luca, do it.
Hey!
What? No, what? Alex, do it.
Hey!
There you go. What the hell were you doing, Luca?
He was coughing up a hairball. You know, it's
Oh,
hairball
that's right. It's
season.
hairball. We're not ganging up on you, John. We're just trying to get you to persuade the Twins to stream NFL Week
Well,
One.
how's that to Brad's benefit?
The Jets are not losing. You really think the Jets are going to lose to the Cowgirls with
Dude, Aaron Rodgers, all Aaron Rodgers has done throughout his entire career is beat the Cowboys.
Oh my God, he's beating
That's
the
all he's
brakes
done.
off them. My God. And who are you going to have? Dakota Prescott? Really? Like we're scared of him? My God.
Lucas
Sauce
clearing
might
the
have 3
fur
picks
from his
off
throat.
him.
Yeah, it looks like it. 2 more likes away from the number 25. We appreciate you guys being here on
Hey.
this Sunday night. We
Despite
sound like the cats from the Oakland Coliseum. Oh yeah, there's the ones that go around there. Yep.
despite Don LaGreca was on K-Rod.
I'm not shocked. I don't think he should be, but it's
I went through the orange juice, or I should say the orangeade, the muscle milk, the quarter pounder, and the fries, and I'm still hungry.
Damn.
So I think soon enough I'm going to finish the rest of those pizza rolls.
again the 8-year-old snack.
What?
Hey, he also had his milk. Or should I say he had your milk?
Don't ever put it like that ever again, John. Don't ever put it like that again.
Do you know what I meant, though?
I
Okay?
know what you meant. Someone's gonna take it differently.
I didn't realize, so that's where I said it.
Somebody on Twitter made a hot take, and they said,
We
I
might
don't.
have to
Luca
clip
doesn't
that
even
out.
realize what's going on right now.
We-
I
might
do.
have to-
Dude, I got the joke.
We might have to clip that up.
I got the joke. So somebody tweeted on Twitter that they don't like watching Red Zone
Why?
Okay.
What's wrong with them?
because they don't like watching 5 games at once.
Okay, so we got now a Jets Cowboys debate in the chat. Rodgers and Wilson will toast Diggs. Rodgers doesn't have an ample offense in the ghetto lands.
Okay.
Wilson couldn't
Okay.
toast a fly on the wall.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Please. Please.
1,100 yards last season there, Sunil.
Are the Mets trying to rally?
No, they're not
As of
trying.
right now, no.
The song. We got to play the song because
Yes!
Donkey did.
Yes!
Hey, jingity jing, it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la.
Thank you for picking up on that.
Why is he in the game? Don't ever
Oh,
let him
man.
pitch. Every time I'm on stream, he has to come in. Every time.
Yolo says, "What's next? You're gonna call your mom in and take the crust off your sandwiches?"
What's wrong with pizza rolls? They're very good snack. Especially when I boost the calories. I actually might have orange juice next. I'm not sure.
Luca doesn't even know what he's having next, and
I'm hungry. I
la
gotta
la
man.
la 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 la. If he gives up a run, we're playing that song.
just give up a home run to Devers. It'll be okay. Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb.
Cooks is not enough.
Sunil,
I'm not-
please stop.
I'm not this. Listen, I'm not sitting here trying to discredit CeeDee Lamb, but if we're gonna, here we go, everybody, once again.
Hey, Jingity jing. It's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing. The Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. La 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 da.
Hey, Alex, you know who caught that ball in right field?
Zach Campbell.
Yep.
God damn it.
I said, you know what? Devers just got to hit a home run here.
Now, hold on for a minute. Just a minuto. Just a minuto. How are we feeling right now, John?
Epler, you're so pathetic. You're so pathetic. You're worthless. You're a worthless pile of crap. Why do we bring in these awful pitchers? Trevor Gott, Dominic Leone, you know,
David Peterson.
Peterson. I mean, Drew Smith. Everyone's just useless. I've been throwing the names that you brought in: Eliasar Hernandez, Jeff Brigham, Tommy Hunter. Ooh, what a bullpen arm. Jimmy Yacobonis. Oh, wonderful. John Curtis. Wow, what a great pickup that was. What a fantastic. You know what? We even had to eat Chris Flexen contract to get Trevor Gott. Why? I don't know.
And you DFA'd Flexen.
I don't know. We DFA'd Flexen too, which made no sense to do it. But we did it anyway. We did such a good job. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, give up another homer. Come on, Dominic. You're so good. You're such a great player. Oh, man, you're a Hall of Famer for sure. Scott Rowland who? Fred McGriff who? No, it's Dominic the Donkey, everyone. Come on now. Come on.
Dominic the Donkey belongs in the circus.
Such an embarrassment, man.
Oh, wait. He's already in a circus called the New York Mets.
See, as Joe Girardi would say, it's not what you want.
Such a bad team.
Well, he gets a strikeout at least. Right, John?
Just no, he isn't going to take it away from him.
Give me the entire bottle of Advil Extra Strength right now. This will be his last migraine. Dang, I found the ball in my backyard. Breaking news, latest DFA by an Epler is Angry John.
No, I'm gonna DFA him. You know what his assignment's gonna be? To go sleep with the bums. So that's his assignment.
I do too, YOLO. I do too. Dumbass Dom business as normal. Yep.
So bad.
I'd say Feeble is losing his mind, but he doesn't have one. Brad says. Rookie tight end 2, Mozzie Smith will be forced to stop your running backs.
That's okay, Sunil. Joe Tippmann's going to knock him over. He's going to tip him over.
Feeble's favorite pitcher is coming in.
I'll be back to grab pizza rolls.
Do it because Mets, Cowgirls can't beat the Niners, and they couldn't demolish a Big Mac. So how are we feeling today, John?
It's just an awful, awful baseball game to watch.
Feeble. I am going to send these tickets to our good friend Joe, not Killer Joe, but the guy who obviously won the tickets for training camp.
Let's spread some positivity. Congratulations on winning, buddy.
John hasn't won a thing since 1986, and he wasn't even born yet.
Hey, I don't even win at life.
I'm going to DFA Epler to the moon so he can never come back to Earth, Armin says.
Good.
Let's see. Gonna transfer to tickets. I'm gonna do another giveaway tomorrow, which I plan on. Let's see. Hopefully I can spell this right. So I'm gonna go LOL. It says, did you say Titman since when do men have tits? I think you said Tipman.
It's Joe Tipman.
What about Buck?
You can send.
Hey, what about Buck? Is he going to get DFA'd too?
You know what? You know what though? You know what's going to happen? You know what he's going to say after this game? Proud. They fought hard. They tried with effort, even though there was none. But don't worry, Buck is proud. He's proud, Alex.
Bucket's proud. Clown.
I'm proud.
Proud of what?
Things.
Proud of what? Losing?
Well, my Yankees losing? No.
No, with the Mets losing. He's proud of losing.
Oh,
DFA
yeah,
Epler to the
Bucket.
surface of the sun. Yeah. What's up, Burn?
DFA Buck back to Pluto.
Just Burn. I hope you saw it. My reaction to
They did show good compete, you know?
Yeah, good compete. Yeah, okay.
Sal's
it's
receipts won't make the trip back from Arlington because he won't have any to claim.
Yeah, and I'm sure that will Dak know when the zeros hit on the game clock?
You know, I thought that the Mets showed good resolve.
All right. Yeah, Sunil, maybe Tony Ono can come out of retirement and fumble at the.
Fumble with the field
Can you
goal.
throw maybe another interception to R.W. McQuarters again?
No, Darrell Revis will come back, and that's where Romo throws the interception.
That's right. Yeah.
Or you could bring up Matt Castle.
Yeah.
You know what? Even if the Giant, I mean, I don't know what this Giant season is going to bring, but I can tell you this much: all of us are looking forward more forward to football season.
We are. As Nimmo gets an infield hit, his second hit of the ball game. Okay. Is disgruntled. Yep, pulling out the buck quotes. You know they lost, but they hustled. They showed heart. Jesus.
They fought.
The Adam. I used to hate. I used to go nuts when Adam Gase would say this. They battled.
They battled, John.
They battled. You know, you see these guys in practice is best. You know, great practice every week. Okay.
Finish.
Here's Lindor, who had to hit his last time up off the wall.
Who the hell is pitching? Oh,
I don't
Jax.
even know if I'm being honest. I just
Joe Jax.
Yeah, Jax.
Thank you, Katie. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it.
Comments. You know they lost, but the hustle and they showed heart. Coaching over his head. Yep. How many times have I seen that in my life?
Here's the 0-1. And Lindor bounces one to short. On to first.
Okay, he beat it out. That's good.
No, it's not good. You just wasted a run.
It's fine, John. Last time the Mets won a World Series, Dominic Leone parents met for the first time. They probably are wishing they used protection. I know too far.
Star it. Comment of the night goes to
YOLO. He won't need to, John, because the just enough to suck Jets won't be competitive enough in the game. Is Dominic the Donkey reporting for Jets camp? I thought he was a two-sport athlete.
Actually, I heard he wants to be the in the Cowboys secondary since I heard they need help there.
What's your expectations for Waller? I'll get to that in a second. Adam Gase, worst coach I've ever seen. It's not close. No, Adam Gase, well, worst coach, yeah, I've seen. Then again, too, Hugh Jackson did go 0-16. I saw that happen in my second year of watching football.
Hugh Jackson. That is a name I've not
Between
heard
700 and 800 yards tops. Burnt. Like maybe like between 4 and 7 touchdowns.
McNeil
It may not seem high, but
what do y'all think about Barkley? If you haven't seen Alex is Short, go check it out.
Yes. Let's see. One like 25. Just that. What about Barkley? I think he's going to sit out camp preseason. He ain't going to sit out the regular season. If he does, that's not very smart.
And McNeil pops it up. Devers makes the play in foul territory.
Yeah.
Sunil, you don't know what you're talking about. When you have the trio, not the tandem, or what's the word I'm looking for? The duo. When you have Michael Carter in the slot, DJ Reed is your second corner, and Sauce is your number one corner.
I will take the Jets secondary over the Cowboys, though.
Easily. Oh my, that's not even a question, man. I mean, Sauce Gardner is better with one arm than the Cowboys secondary.
Ooh,
Oh my God. Oh, Alonso
just got hit.
in the leg.
That was right on the kneecap, maybe?
I thought it was his lower leg. I couldn't tell what it hit.
Yeah, it was weird.
Burns says, you think going to this season, McNeil would hit 320 with no shifts? Yeah. Not 240.
Almost the kneecap.
Side of the leg, yep. Remember when Hughes Browns went 1-15 and promised they wouldn't do it again? So they
That's
that
funny.
was a good one, disgruntled. So they went 0-16.
Pete's limping and he's with the trainers. Another thing, Drake had a concert tonight at MSG and he walked out with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton.
I mean, sure, but let's win against the Mets, and then I'll consider it momentum. Yeah, he's favoring it a little bit, but we'll see if he stays in the game. Throw it again in my inner Pete Alonso voice.
Are you saying that to Dak Prescott? Throw it again? Throw another pick again? You know, the leader in that category last year?
I say he's going to have 8 interceptions by week 6.
Oh, that's actually a good prop bet.
So. And don't come to me with, well, Daniel Jones is going to have this many. No, if anything, he's going to have like, it's not throwing interceptions. It's just not throwing touchdowns.
I still think Disgruntled's comment is funny.
By the way, I discovered the no, I didn't discover this today. If you guys don't know the song War Pigs by Black Sabbath, check it out. But even better, you could check out the War Pigs version by Plankton in the AI.
Oh my god. I've seen those videos. They're actually pretty funny.
Oh my god. And Buck Showalter's out to argue now, or at least to talk with the about substitutions.
Byrne is also. Oh yeah, I forgot. Byrne's a Niners fan, so he could come out with Brad and team up against Sunil and any other Cowboy fan we have in the chat. I hope my Niners face the Cowboys in the playoffs again if they make it. Playoffs. Barkley is better than Danny Dimes. I mean, at his position, yes. Chris Martin is now in the game. But obviously you can't compare a running back and a quarterback.
Well,
Promised he would jump in the lake if they did, and he almost didn't do it, but fans wouldn't let it go. Hugh.
Mm-hmm. Benji, what's up, man? What's up? Good to see you.
When you have a team whose name ends in an ETS syllable, you're about to as socially distanced from a championship as humanely fathomable.
You know what, Sunil? That's why
how come the Jets have been to an AFC championship more recent
sad
than the Cowboys?
Sad. And Sunil, that's why your team has been coined by Stephen A. Smith, the accident waiting to happen, because that's what the Cowgirls are. The accident waiting to happen. Oh my god.
Stop that.
He's playing it.
Why?
Again, this is the AI.
Yeah, you trying to get my account taken down?
Burnt says, I don't see the point of paying average QBs $40 million, Derek Carr, Dane. Yeah, I agree. I think it's overpayment, but we'll see.
LeBron James says sell the team.
Well, again, how does this game affect LeBron's legacy?
On ESPN tomorrow.
God. Swear
Luca,
to God,
you're still
ESPN
hungry.
would say that too. He's still.
Jacob says, great stream as always, fellas. I'm going to.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Jacob.
We will see you tomorrow. Who will the Yankees and Mets trade before the deadline? The Yankees are going to buy.
Canna, Pham, Robertson, Raley, maybe Scherzer, Verlander. Oh, wonderful. Danny Vogelback's into pinch
Danny
hit.
Burger.
Did you hear? No. We can't have Alvarez pinch hit here. Danny Burger.
Cowboys won't be able to mount a proper championship run until after Jerry gives them control of the team, which will never happen. Jets' last championship was a combination of train wrecks and Mark Butt Fumble Sanchez. Yeah, that's you win a trip to the fucking Amazon Power Toilet, if anything. What is up, two giant goofballs?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
It's sad that
Sitting here
Mark
watching the
Sanchez
Mooks.
is gone. It's sad that Mark Sanchez has gone further. His time is called. Mark Sanchez has gone further than Tony Romo and Dak Prescott in the playoffs in his entire career.
Ha! Ha!
By the way, shout out to two giant goofballs. They reached over 100 subscribers recently, so
Good job, guys.
good job to Drew. And I think it's Rob, the other one. I think. Not sure. I'm not good with names.
1 and 2 to Vogelback as he fouls that one off. Danny
Let's go,
Burgers.
Danny Burgers.
That's
See,
Luca. That's-
I'll admit that one was good.
Oh man,
Is Soto or Shohei getting traded? Asked Benji. I see Soto
Soto
getting
more than
traded more
Shohei.
likely. I could see that as Danny Burger fouls off the splitter for Martin. Okay.
the Jets kept Favre in 2009. They might have won the Super Bowl.
That's a very good argument.
No problem. So I was right. It was Rob. Cowboys are in a similar situation as the Raiders were in the Al Davis era.
Al Davis.
Not Mark Davis with the bad haircut.
No, I. Here's the 1-2 as Vogelback just got a piece. I don't know why you're swinging at that, man. Stuff is away. You're not an away hitter. You're actually a pull hitter.
YOLO says, "Prove me wrong, Danny." Terms of Danny Vogelback.
In my opinion, okay, Ohtani, Soto not getting dealt. I just see Soto having a bigger chance of getting dealt than Ohtani
Yeah, me too.
because the asking price is, probably a little lower. You don't get me wrong, you can get a lot back for Soto, but
One like away from 25, folks.
ooh, come on, guys! Someone hit that like button. Smack you to likies. All right. 2-2 to Danny Vogelback. Can he do anything useful? Probably not, but we'll see. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Devers going back and drops foul. Yoshida also slid for that, but no one can get to it in no man's land.
What's the over-under of inappropriate text messages sent by Rodgers this season? He's following the steps of his mentor. Is he meaning Brett Favre? I think Rodgers is a little bit smarter.
Mhm.
Yankees need a new catcher. Which one are we getting? I don't think the Yankees are getting a new catcher.
It'll be stuck with Rohrvet and Higashioka.
The All-Star.
Then there's
2-2 pitch. Pickoff try. Goes into
Oh my
center
God.
field. My God. As both runners move up.
This is a perfect time for Danny Vogelback to get a 2 RBI hit.
You know, Luca, I've been saying that for God knows how long. Is he going to get it? Probably not, but
Enjoy
Guy
the
wasn't even
new
at
phone.
second.
Goes on Vikings watch next
there
year.
is definitely some miscommunication there.
YOLO, I agree with you. I remember that team. They lost, 5-0 against Dallas Keuchel in the wild card game?
3-0. 3-0. That game was fucking torture.
That game was just all I kept seeing was strikeout,
No.
strikeout.
Gardner went 0 for 3. I walked into school miserable the next day, and then I had my friend, who was a Mets fan, by the way, tell me that Dallas Keuchel's not that good.
Was that Michael?
Yes.
Here's Danny
I
Burger.
just- I don't get the philosophy. Oh, wait. Where's the camera?
Fouls
By the way.
back.
I just don't get the philosophy of being a Mets Patriots fan.
What? It's like really weird. You know what? Whatever.
If Vogie comes through, there's a small chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
No, there's not a chance.
There
Cut
is a
it out,
chance.
Burnt. He keeps fouling it off. I mean, he's making this pitcher work.
That's the silver lining, John. If he strikes out, he made the
See,
pitcher
you know,
work.
when Vogie just punched his bat right there and he said, "Come on," I thought he was going to take a bite out of it.
Probably. He probably is getting. It's probably he didn't probably have his dinner yet.
Luca took it from him.
No, that's like his appetizer. Here's the 2-2, and he struck him out. Such a fat
Lord.
lob.
He wanted to celebrate something that's.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like being a Dodgers and Niners fan. That is.
John, I got to ask you an honest question before we get to the next comments.
Mhm.
The question is on Twitter. You need a hit from a Mets player in order to save your life, but Mike Piazza is not available. Who are you picking?
Gary Carter?
Whew. Piazza's not like now. Wait, what's the situation?
It's to save your life.
Save my life. No, but like what I'm saying, like, is it like a situation, like, or no, like?
It's just a question. It's like the situation is not. It's just a straightforward question. If you need a hit to save your life, who are you going with?
Would
you go David Wright?
that was my first guess. David Wright. Probably David Wright. Probably.
Mets fans don't have a philosophy. They're full of softies. That team had Beltran, McCann, Ellsbury, Didi, Tex, Headley, Steven Drew. I fucking hated Steven Drew.
David
did.
Wright. Let me just say this. David Wright, if it weren't for his injuries, would have definitely been a Hall of Famer.
No, I agree.
Definitely.
Chris Young, but Steven Drew. I hated Chase Headley too. John Olerud.
Oh, right. Yep. He was very good. And he had some crazy on base percentages.
I don't think the Yankees will trade Sevy. If they do, I'll be surprised.
He's a
What are you even going to get?
And that's it. Exactly what Luca had for dinner: a McDonald's cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. Bogey's time in the major should be over. I think nobody agrees more than Mr. John. Yee Carter, David Wright, or Yoannis Cespedes.
No, you got to say how Sunil's saying. Yoannis Cespedes.
That's another good one. Yeah, I didn't read into that. Luis Arias. Well, Arias isn't a Met, but
yeah,
I would trust Arias in a situation to get ahead to save my life. Started at 86 rally, never wanted to be the final out. Feeble has no brain, so he doesn't have to understand. He doesn't understand how to save his life.
You know what, Brad? You know who I choose for yours? I would choose Josh Tolle to save your life.
Carlos Beltran would strike out like he did versus Wainwright. To be honest, I wouldn't mind King because he can get some value, maybe. Yeah. What, in terms of like trading Michael King? Ottavino's in.
Tomato can. Adam Ottavino.
It's Adam out the lead go. Although he can't blow the lead because he doesn't have it. So
He can make it worse, though.
he could. No. I know he can.
Darryl Strawberry is another guest that was put out there.
That's true.
YOLO says Jason Bay was awesome. Jason Bay, that was a name. Vogelback should be the reason NBC brings back The Biggest Loser. Dom the Donkey for Severino, who says no. Please no. Well, no. Let's see. What was the best baseball team you guys ever seen in your life? Mine was the 2018 Red Sox, hands down. There's a couple more comments I got to get to, but that's a good question.
Maybe the 2017 Astros.
I mean, aside from the cheating, but the Red Sox would be up on that list.
That's a good question. Now, do they have to win the World Series? Hello?
I don't think so. Maybe.
All right, because that
Because the Dodgers won like 120 games one year.
I was gonna say last year's Dodgers team might have been the best team I've ever seen. I mean, they lost in the playoffs, I know, but like that team was like loaded, man. I mean, geez. But I would say the Red Sox if you're taking a team.
Not because they faced the Mets in the World Series, but I did admire the 2015 Royals.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to win a World Series. 2019 National/Expos. Curse is second in line for biggest loser. I'm not second in line. Jay Payton, Edgardo Alfonso, or Benny Edbayani to answer that question.
Yeah, I would choose any of those.
Do you think Pettit will help the Yankees? We'll see. I mean, we'll
Sean
see.
Payton
I
helping
like
the
Andy. Andy's my favorite Yankee pitcher of all time.
Armin says the 0-1 Mariners. Yep, they had a bunch of studs as base steal time and no throw from Narvaez as he just didn't even.
It's like he coughed up a hairball in his hand and was trying to throw it.
Thank you.
I'm going to put up I think John would actually choose Marlon Anderson.
Look up at that 2018 Red Sox lineup. Was it better than? I'm gonna pull up last year's Dodgers. I know they didn't win the World Series, so I'm saying. Oh, he's saying they overperformed. Hold up, I'm gonna look up that roster for the Dodgers from last year because I thought they had like. Last year, their roster, okay.
I remember when the Yankees got J Happ to beat the Red Sox, and then he did the complete opposite. I was literally on a bus to Pennsylvania, and someone was watching the game. It was like 3-0 Red Sox. I'm like, didn't we acquire this guy to beat the Red Sox?
Yep.
No,
I feel bad for saying that. John's face is like, damn, can it get worse? Tanaka was my favorite Yankees pitcher.
Dodgers roster of last year, right? So the everyday starting lineup. You tell me where's like the weak link here. Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, Gavin Lux, Trey Turner, Max Muncy, Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, and Justin Turner.
Okay, so here's where something I'm going to combat that with. Was it 17 or was it 18? I want to say it was 18, if I'm not mistaken, when Scherzer and Machado were both on the Dodgers.
It was one of those years.
Okay.
Wait a second. Scherzer wasn't on the Dodgers in 2018.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. They were separate.
They were separate? Okay.
Because Scherzer was traded he was about to be traded to the Padres, that was traded to the Dodgers in 2021.
He's right.
Right, okay.
Because Scherzer won a World Series with the Nationals.
Right. J-Hap is Woody Harrelson incognito. The best team I saw winning the World Series is 2004 Red Sox, just a bunch of idiots. Damn, Narvaez didn't throw again.
Okay,
Machado was
here's that starting pitching staff because they had 6 starters, right?
Okay.
Not everyone was healthy, but Tyler Anderson, Julio Urias, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw, Andrew Heaney, and Walker Buehler.
And then Dustin May was out with the Tommy John, right?
Yeah, May wasn't even healthy that year. And even the bullpen had some good players like Kimbrel, Evan Phillips, Vesia is still here. I mean, a lot of these guys are still here, but it's one of the best teams rosters I've ever seen.
Is Bellinger getting traded? I 100% think so. To the Yankees, I don't know. I don't think I would want him, honestly. I'm starting to be on that train, but it's like the better he does, the less I want him. They had 108 wins, defeated the Yankees, 100-win team, 3-1, defeated the Astros, 4-1, defeated the Dodgers, 4-1, went 11-3 postseason. Good point. That game 4 hurt me so bad. If Gary hits it like 8 more feet, different story in the series and probably Gary's career. Yeah. I just remember that last play being the ground out or whatever it was.
Come on.
I did not enjoy that 2018 playoffs.
Here's Duran. Sorry, we haven't been commenting a little bit in the game, but this game is pretty much over anyway.
Oh, we got to 25 likes.
It's 30. Come on, Boston fans, flood the chat. Come on. I know there's no more Mets fans.
I'll piss off John. Sanchez is doing pretty good in San Diego from what I hear.
No, he's been terrible now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you know what? Thank you for encouraging me, John, because you know what? Well, first of all, apparently he's really good behind the plate when Blake Snell pitches. So there's that. Number 2, 193, 9 home runs, 23 RBIs. Thank you. The Yankees, because you know what? I've seen like highlights. Oh, he's doing really good.
It's misleading.
John,
It's very misleading. It's very misleading. Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's kind of
Gary
like
Sanchez.
how people think Joey Gallo are doing good for the Twins, and he's not. Here's the 3-2. Swung on a high fly ball to center.
Tag, I dare you.
Tagging. Nimmo has the good or decent arm out there, and it's cut off, and everyone stays.
Joey Gallo is hitting 180.
Here's
180.
Joey Gallo.
17 home runs. 180. People like that need to be expunged from baseball. Ruining the game.
He's always going to be a walk, strikeout, or a home run player. That's what he is. Here's Yoshida, the only Red Sox without a hit tonight. 0 for 4. But, I mean, he's probably going to get the hit here.
I've got 2 things. So I've got 2 candidates who could be potential next managers, okay, in Major League Baseball.
Oh, no.
Now, you decide who fits for who.
I know these are going to be jokester answers already. I can see his grin.
You got to see who fits for the Yankees or who fits for the Mets.
Mm-hmm. Yoshida bounces one. Alonso, Ottavino gets the bag, and he gets out of the inning. Mets down by 5 as they try and somehow make a miracle comeback.
All right, you ready for the 2 names?
Yep.
Mr. Mackey.
Mr. Mackey.
I didn't expect you to go there, but continue.
And number 2, Hasbullah.
I'll take Hasbullah.
I'll take Hasbullah.
No, but you got to say who's a better fit for the Mets, who's a better fit for the Yankees.
I'll take.
Why are these the 2 random ones that we're getting?
Yeah. Is there a reason, or you just like 2 random people you thought of?
Random people I thought of.
Aaron Hicks is hitting 262 with the Baltimore Orioles, but 236 on the season.
I might tell you he's doing a little better than Baltimore.
Also, Seth Torres was final out in 18, final out in 21. Yeah, Sanchez should be out of the majors. He's trash.
I have a funny feeling the Mets players would worship Hasbullah. But the thing is with that, I think the Yankees are into more silly stuff, so I think they'd love to have Hasbullah. He'd be like their mascot.
Luca, are you like intoxicated or something? Like, what the hell are you trying to do?
But hold up, you don't think Mr. Mackey would be silly? Are you kidding me?
Drugs are bad, okay.
Smoking's bad, okay. And
okay.
you shouldn't drink alcohol because alcohol is bad. Okay.
Remember when he was breaking up the fight? I think it was between Cartman and Kyle after the whole AIDS thing, and he just goes, "Okay, yeah, okay."
I mean, Kyle, it's wrong to tattle. Okay.
Mets would worship Jobu. Yes, Major League.
I don't know what prompted Luca to think of this.
I'm surprised you never heard of Hasbullah, Sunil.
What? Dude, you need to look him up.
Okay, maybe not put it in that way, even though we are of Russian descent partially. Aaron Preparation Hicks.
Mackie, okay, in 50 minutes, y'all won't care about any of these games.
The dental floss. Oh my God. That was the best. When he said, Kyle, you're standing there reading your lines like a turtle taking a shit. Burnt ball sack with a $5 super chat.
You didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do that, but we appreciate all the donations. Y'all are dope. Can't wait for you guys to be back.
Burnt, check us out tomorrow. We do the Monday show every
we get all things. So, and then we'll probably be on. Well, I know I'll be He and Luca will be on NYY News TV soon enough. And if you can, Burnt, I think I asked YOLO this, but if you can, maybe come out to the event if
As Beatty with a ground ball out.
Of course, there's a video on Twitter. Somebody must be recording.
I'm telling you,
that's
I think.
Wait, isn't that a jinx though? Doesn't Drake have a jinx on him?
Yeah, Drake had a jinx. Yeah, he is a jinx. But how could the Yankees not already be jinxed?
Whatever. What is up, Booyah? You got your shows are always good. Thanks, you.
Man.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate the
tomorrow it's going to be Christy Entertainer and Paul Esden. It's a training camp preview, a couple other different things. The open panel / call-in shows next Sunday, so a week from today.
I'm telling you, I think Hasbulla would get the Yankees in order a little bit.
Are you trying to say he's like the Ronald Torreyes?
Ronald Torreyes. It's a name I haven't heard of in a while.
I'm out in Cali. I don't think that's possible. Well, it does explain the fandom for the 49ers. But we appreciate you being here, man. Entertainer is the man. Yes, I had a couple of different times meeting him at training camp. Probably will see him again and FanFest. It's too bad FanFest is a joke now, though.
I mean, that's what all things Giants are, right?
Are you really going to start this?
Ding ding! Round one. Fight.
Yeah, we saw Drake might be a. Isn't it like every jersey he wears is like a jinx? That specifically, though.
I thought that was only for basketball.
Well, maybe he goes
Am I
into.
wrong? I don't know.
Yeah. Two giant goofballs. Yeah, tag me in.
Oh, tag team.
Okay, we could do 2v2 here.
God, I'm more of the heavyweight two giant goofballs. I got like 50 pounds over these kids both. So.
By the way, a walk for Mark Canna, so that's progress. Got to clap for progress.
That's not progress. We're not. Don't clap. You don't get to clap for him. No.
Yes.
We're not clapping for him. We are upset about this feeble performance.
But if you really want a manager that can toughen the Yankees up, it's Triple H.
Dude, we went from Hasbulla to South Park to...
Why? Where is he getting these? Is someone feeding you these ideas?
No, not at all.
Now it's WWE. God damn.
Oh, Tommy Pham.
That's right. He's being shopped right now.
Yeah.
So is Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. Depressed Mr. Mess says the season is done. Giant goofballs, a.k.a. Drew says he's 6'7", 265. I can believe that. I've seen Drew on camp.
I'm telling you, Triple H is the only one of the only ones who could save the Yankees.
Oh, what's next?
Triple H. Wow. Here is the 0-2.
Well, the ball gets away.
Gets away. I thought it hit the bat.
Progress for the Mets here.
No. Don't clap. Don't clap.
And instead of Aaron Boone, going out to argue with umpires, Triple H is just going to lay an RKO on them. He'll be the most feared manager.
You know what? I'll give you that. It'll be entertaining. You ever just see a manager RKO an umpire? It wouldn't be entertaining. I'll give you that. That would be pretty cool. Here's the 1-2 to Pham. Bounce chopper to short. Gets the play at first. The runner moves over. I guess progress, but the Mets are down to their final out.
Mets need Sting as their manager. Just staring at players when with a baseball bat when they fuck up. Don't jinx it. Clapping emoji. Do you think No, I don't think Pettit will be the next Yankee manager.
And
might be some sort of a coach in a way.
Buck, this is where I fault you. That last inning, you actually had 2 runners on. You didn't decide to pinch hit. You used Danny Vogelback. Now you use Francisco Alvarez.
The Undertaker is a better fit to strike fear and help the Yankees or Mets then become better than Triple H. Triple H would marry Rob Manfred's daughter. That's actually true, yeah. Technically, that would have to happen.
would.
But I don't know how Triple H would try to run operations. Why is there an elf thing? Oh, yes. I get it now. I get it. Swing and a miss.
But you know the Mets also could use Wally Backman.
Mets need Ronald McDonald's. Danny Burgers will be better, and y'all can change to the clowns. Oh man, I wish my fellow Angel fans had this much knowledge. Well, that's why we're here, I guess.
Mm-hmm. We'll provide you the news for the Angels as the Mets are down to their final strike. Come on, bring it home. You know. Oh, great job. Woo! Clap for progress. Yeah. Yeah. High fly ball into right field. Should be playable. Oh, he almost overran it, but there's the ball game. Woohoo!
John Buck's proud.
Gonna go through the chat real quickly here. Angel fans are the biggest casuals in the world. Armin says, "Thank God it's over." Two Giant Goofball says, "Captain Lou Albano for team captain. Stone Cold Steve Austin should be the manager so he could put a can of whoop ass on the players." But Mets tried to hire Backman recently, but something from his recent criminal history derailed it.
That was actually the Diamondbacks, but he had a drunk driving incident, like a DUI or some shit. That's why he couldn't become manager.
I mean, how worse is it than Mickey Callaway? Wally Backman should be the manager. It's okay, John. The Yankees are 1-5 versus the Red Sox this year. I didn't even know that, but thank you for pouring the memories of that into my brain. Good, good game, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Don't get COVID like me.
Feel better, man. Feel better.
Well, yeah, definitely feel better, man. Didn't know you were under the weather, but Luca, Feeble, John, and myself. Final thoughts.
Do not call me feeble, John. I am not feeble.
You know what? Honestly, I think tomorrow, for fun, we got to do a funny. How do I put this? We ought to do a funny random person draft where we draft the front office.
Luca, this is a YouTube channel, not fucking Nicktoons MLB.
The front office for the Mets and the Yankees are the managers, at least. We get the draft one. And
well, we do have to have the excuses, remember? The wheel of excuses.
Yeah.
We got to build.
But anyways, guys, thank you for coming in on this Sunday night where the feeble Mets decided to lose, as they always do. Catch us tomorrow. Obviously, get to have on the great Paul Esden Boy Green 25 on Twitter. Follow him. Very good Jets content creator, well known as well. Christiana Tana as well, Giants content creator. So, Angry John, you're next. Thank you all.
Go Mets, go! Go Mets, go! Hey New York, what do you say? Mets gonna lose today. Beautiful job by the Mets, guys. You know, they're feeble, pathetic. You know, fire everyone. Buck is proud, okay? Just awful Sunday night baseball.
Yeah, so I'm going to close out here. At the end of the day, it's not what you want. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. We're, I think, somewhere around 24 subscribers away from the number 1.4K as we're building it faster and we're building it better for you guys, the content consumers. But we appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boys in the Big Apple podcast. Armin says John's singing is better than the Mets. So we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.